Bitch, man. Wham.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the No Face No Case Godcast. Today we are here with Professor Ross Nati. What's going on?
Cooling.
No applause tonight.
Yeah, I got something coming on. Working. Got the brother Scoop in the building.
All right, the floor is yours.
Wham. What's going on?
Everything good, man. This week was the Bitcoin conference. You know, it ain't really Taco Tuesday, but you know, something like that. I definitely want people to stay updated. So the market kind of, you know, the market's shaky like always when you got somebody weird in the market.
The
market frail as fuck, and it's really because so much people got so much confidence in that brother. So it's not even that the brother controls the market; he controls a lot of retail hands.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, every time that shit happen, I heard somebody say, "Man, I can't be in an asset like this that falls just because somebody say such and such." It's like, yo, the thing is, that's all done purposefully because niggas want shit at cheaper prices. Same thing that happened with AMC. You seen them niggas? They basically said that they made up 6.3 million shares. They just made shares up and sent them bitches out.
AMC is wild.
Bro, they said they just made up shares, bro, and just sent them out, bro. Like 6.3 million shares, nigga, was randomly created out of nowhere.
AMC is wild, bro. It's some wild boys.
So, I don't know what's going on. This is the second time they did this, Scoop. The first time earlier on, like I think about last year when it ran up, and we you know, we got little gains. They came to everybody and they were like, yo, I see you in AMC, but I want to ask y'all, is it okay if we sell off some shares? Remember they wanted to do a little split of some little bullshit they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they hit me with that type of time first, nigga, and I was like, man, goddamn. And then now they doing this again, bro.
Hey, but listen, did you hear what? That's AMC though, bro. Them boys is going crazy, bro. But did you hear what your boy over there on Crypto Banter said about Elon with the whole Coinbase shit and the whole how they've been promoting Doggy Coin?
Oh, I could see him. Rolly, that was you giving it like that, man. Was Rolly live, man. But yeah, man, I've been seeing them niggas on that situation. And what you were saying, your thoughts was?
He was pretty much saying like a nigga might have got kicked out of Bitcoin for being too foolish,
too talkative.
For being too foolish, so a nigga might have kicked him out of the end. You know, he wanted to get in the inner workings. They're like, nah, bro, we don't really got inner workings like that.
Hey, and that's the main thing. This
is really decentralized, buddy. You can't come over here with that fuck shit.
With all that money shit. Money don't get you in this position. And I tell you that's cool. That's the main thing. Like a lot of bros are like, bro, what the hell is Elon talking to miners about? He doesn't mine. He's not a miner, bro. We shouldn't even be talking to him until he start mining to see what the hell we actually doing. He's just talking for no reason right now, bro. So it's definitely weird. So I could see, bro, saying that you're not talking about the Indian one, the Indian brother. Are you talking about Indian brother?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You talking about Rand?
Because
I know that Rand at one point he was like, you guys need to stop being mean to Elon.
No, he don't like being mean to bro. He don't really come across with too much, but he see what's going on though. But he know what's up with bro, so he gotta kind of play his part.
Oh, so he don't want to be mean to him. He want to buddy with him.
He ain't like whatchamacallit. He ain't trying to fist fight him.
Man, I've been seeing. Hey, bro, I was watching the Bitcoin conference.
What's up? What you?
Did you see it, bro?
No, I did. I got a chance to catch some of that shit. I was working this morning, so I ain't get a chance to tune into all of it.
Yeah.
But are you talking about BitBoy?
Nah, BitBoy was there.
Nah, but BitBoy been getting tore up, bro. It's so funny to go to his stream, bro. Niggas he got all kind of hands, bro. Niggas in the live chat, tissue hands, nigga. Paper towel ass, foldable hands. Nigga.
Oh, because
styrofoam cup ass.
that day you told me that he said he sold.
That's what I'm saying, but they ain't let off yet though. And he came on real aggressive one morning. He's like, man, see those guys who are writing that shit in the chat, those are your ops. those are your ops.
You know something serious when a nigga make somebody opposition.
Those are your ops, guys. Seriously, guys. You know we built this channel No, fuck that.
From the ground up, no support.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's funny as hell.
Hilarious,
But because we on that same topic, like I said, y'all know this ain't Taco Tuesday, so we about to get off this a little faster than usual. But you know, it's big news. Big
Bitcoin. What's it feel like?
Oh God, no!
Rolling in the motherfucking building.
50,000
Wow.
believers are
Legend.
expected at the biggest cryptocurrency event ever to take place. CEOs, celebrities, billions.
Enjoy some food, art, and Floyd currency. Listen.
Cryptocurrency.
You know Floyd, though. That's money. That's money Mayweather.
What you mean? You know,
If it's some money to be made, nigga, Mayweather gonna make it.
You see him right here.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It looked like he wait, who is that to his left? Is that his homeboy? That's his manager type nigga?
What? To the back? To the back
Not
left?
to his immediate left.
To his immediate left.
At first he looked like Dana Dane, but I zoomed out immediately.
Out with the pink.
Not the guy with the gray.
This white dude with his gray outfit on.
His
He was
right.
to his left.
To his left is a damn guy in the pink.
See, nah, you looking to his
Opposite
left.
of the reporter.
To our left, nigga. Us looking at him on the screen.
Our left.
Yeah. Look at Rolly. He's just smart. I knew he was overthinking this smart ass niggas. Nah, Empress. But what you was saying though that I was trying to point out, because I don't even know if you see it.
Oh, his shirt.
All right, and what he got on?
Ethereum Max, which is the celebrity coin. It looks like because we seen Kim Kardashian promoting it too.
This not the only one though. They got that's what I'm saying. This not Taco Tuesday, bro. But these people is playing with tokens, bro. Do y'all know it's a token out there called PAWG?
Bro.
I just see that nigga shook his head. That nigga right there watch.
Bro, it's so many, bro. It's so many shits, bro. I be trying to keep up with the real ones, bro. And there's so many of them fuckers. So these little fuck shits, bro, I be missing them. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Yes, buddy. They got one, and like I said earlier, when I was watching the Bitcoin conference, I seen people putting ass token. I was like, what is ass? We're like, what is these people got going on?
They all trying to be funny, bro.
Nah, they're not trying to be funny. They're serious. Oh yeah, it's a meme coin.
Yeah. But they trying to be crazy as hell.
Okay, yeah.
They trying to be. I don't know, bro.
So Empress, can you pull up the Pog coin for me? I wanted to pull it on my John, but I want these brothers to at least get a chance to see what the hell is going on. But I'm gonna run the floor real quick.
I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing.
It's the new wave.
And I started, of course, I started with boxing, but then, of course, now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And cryptocurrency is the new wave. You know what? Be the best.
What, bro?
Now, Sandra and John,
said
I tried
nothing.
to save that for you, but as you know, the champ.
That nigga said nothing.
Hey, absolutely nothing. Hey, he got booed at the conference.
We got the wave.
Yeah.
Are you gonna reference the fact that he got in
What
trouble
the-
with the other stuff?
Who got in trouble?
With him and DJ Khaled?
Who?
When the SEC fined them or whatever for promoting, I can't even remember what they were promoting, but
This was Floyd?
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather and DJ Khaled. Because as soon as we figured out that he was there and he was speaking, and he was saying, don't believe in, don't bet on one token or something of that nature.
Okay, so you was here with me earlier listening to another one. Okay.
And then we went and did a little bit of research, and we found an article that was talking about how him and DJ Khaled were a part of a John, and they did not let people know that they were getting paid to promote it.
So DJ Khaled and this brother got caught in in a scam, just like T.I. got caught in one of them brothers.
Come on.
You feel me? So these brothers are questionable, Scoop, because you already said it off rip. If it's money to be made, find them there, right?
Fact.
So the shirt that he had on,
but they're not making money in the actual market.
No, hell no.
They just bullshit. They just strictly that's not what I thought was gonna be going on.
Wait, did we
but
the Soulja Boy
they
one?
getting some tokens though. They getting some tokens. What you were saying?
They gonna sit on the business until they drop. What they gonna do?
Nah, they let them know when to sell them.
Oh, they just
So it's the same KD Nas type of situation. You feel me? We ride it, and then when it pump, we sell. And we leave everybody else in. And you let Nas down. You sold.
Nas let me down. I ain't sell yet, but boy, Nas let me down. He got to make a song about that.
Yeah, I was telling my wife how I'm gonna document me coming back. I'm down right now too. I'm gonna come back. I want to document it. I want a dollar cost average down, and when they get up to my number, I'm just gonna get out.
This shit is so funny because I'm looking at this shit and I'm dumbing out on one, and the one that I'm dumbing out on is like the only one that ain't moved, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck going on? But it's a quality stock, so it's not moving with these other joints, bro.
You got
it's holding its weight. It ain't dropping as low as these other joints, and it also ain't moving as high as these other joints.
Okay, cause look at Rolly posing doing some wild nigga shit. Shout out Rolly. Empress, can you cause I see you already got me kind of set up over there.
Oh yeah.
Type in PA. Yeah.
What? That's it?
PAWG.
That's it.
Yeah.
No coin?
Nah. Like I might need to help you a little bit.
No results.
Oh, okay. Just type it in on the internet. Because I want these brothers to see this. See, this part of the show is not kid friendly. So that's actually why I'm taking a little long. I know Utes got a 15-second attention span, so right now they should probably have left the video. I haven't done anything in a little minute.
Yeah.
So yes, Empress, go down. Yeah, that's the coin right there. Invest in what you love.
Wait, so click this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And when that coin came out, oh my gosh, it looked like it's in 2008, eh? Oh no, Satoshi Nakamoto. They just talking about the original creation of this shit. All right, can you go down and see what else it got on it? Because that's not even actually what I wanted you to read. It's somewhere down here. You're gonna see it. At home on the Binance Smart Chain. That's the thing I'll tell you about the Binance Smart Chain. The Binance Smart Chain is where you're gonna find all of these type of, you feel me, scam tokens they'll call them sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah. So on the Binance Smart Chain, this is your biggest opportunity to get. Because Scoop, there's a few of them out there. There's one out there called Pussy Token.
Believe it, bro.
You feel me? So that's one, and this one that we're showing y'all right now is called POG.
You said Pussy Token?
Pussy Token is out here, but this is another one. This one right here is PAWG.
So we just gonna invest in Pussy Token today.
We're not investing in none of this shit. This is all time foolery. But I'm just trying to show you that out here,
it's game,
bro.
Man, Akon Ben said he had a token, and I ain't shitting on Akon, but Akon Ben had a token out here, bro. If you really want a token, bro, get out here and get you a token, bro.
What you mean, bro? What you saying? Like, you trying to size the whole token game?
Nah, bro. But yeah, if you really want a token, bro, get out here and get you a token, bro, and see if you can find some people to pump that bitch, and you might power up one day. But people really out here wilding, bro.
Yeah,
people really out here wilding, bro.
Yes,
Did we show the Soulja Boy tweet already?
I don't think we showed Soulja Boy.
Where is it? Likes, bookmarks?
Oh no, I send it into you in a direct message. But the main thing that I want to show, because I don't think they've seen it yet though. Like I think they distracted. So like y'all know what the PAWG token about, bro?
Big fat asses.
All right, so Scoop know about the PAWG token.
Just reading the white paper, bro. That was one of the first couple words that stuck out.
But do you know what the WG stands for?
White girls.
Okay.
This is a porn term, bro.
Why do you have to read the white papers? What are you telling me about the white papers? Now you confusing me, making me think you doing some other shit. Man, I read the white papers to you, and it was saying ass.
Bro, I just wanted to mention they was on the same. They was on the same shit I was on, bro. Because I really didn't know what POG stood for, so I had to guess. I always assumed that it stood for pretty ass white girls.
Oh, I always thought it stood for something with pretty too. Because I always thought the other one was big beautiful woman.
I thought it was big black women.
Either way, you feel me? So women, we never knew what they stood for.
Yeah.
Because these are porn terms. These not even our terms. It's like a nigga using bruh wrong. And you be like, yo, why the fuck bro just use bro?
These are not our terms, bro.
So yeah, bro. I'm just trying to show y'all what's going on. Babe, can you show us the other one too? Pussy token. I should stop saying that because it's a kid's cast. I've been trying to like not say none of these Johns. PUSSY token. My bad, I messed you up. It's called finance, but no, it's good. But it's called finance. It's that coin market cap one. Coin jab. We ain't never checked that site out, yo. We ain't tell y'all about that site, folks. Don't come to Black Privilege and be like, yo, boy, show me about coin jab one day.
But we told you about the POG and the pussy.
Yeah, we told you about it, G. So them shits rhyme, bro. Come back and shout us out, but be careful, bro. You know, you shouldn't be investing in something that sounds this crazy. But look,
bro. But listen,
hold on. What you saying, Rolly? I don't even want to overtalk you because I ain't hear you say nothing all day. What you say, OG? That's you. That's you that muted yourself. You said something, bro. We ain't hear you.
I said my lady always trying to put my babies to sleep all early and shit, man. I couldn't even get to come home and enjoy my baby. My baby would have been dancing to the music, right?
Oh yeah, man. You can't let nobody put the babies to sleep. Cause like the thing is, my wife do that, but I'm a man. I can wake them up and put them back to sleep. Cause I'm serious with them, Rolly. I'm like, yo, go back to sleep.
Oh no.
You know, women try so hard to put them to sleep. That's like it's just all day. So like when they finally get them to sleep, they don't want nobody waking them up.
Man, my lady put their ass on the damn like routine, so they ass be knocked out. But damn, bro, my baby be lit.
Talk about babies being lit, niggas. The baby bothering us right now in the gas. So I got you, Empress. Scoop, you about to say something? You lost your thought because we fucked you over.
No. I was gonna say, what if Bill Gates was like, man, check me out, man, pussy to the moon. What we gonna do?
Yo, that's a wild ass question, bro.
What we gonna do?
But that's a sane question. What the fuck we gonna do?
Shit, niggas is gonna be posting cats with moons behind it,
bro.
That's rockets behind it, bro.
That's so funny because it's different animals because they say they starting to see apes and gorillas. It's a lot of apes coming out where like, it's like with NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like monkey pictures, a lot of gorilla type pictures with them being cool and stuff like that coming out now. So people trying to kind of predict what may or may not be the next wave, possibly. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What your thoughts is on the next wave? You heard your boy say this is a new wave.
Lord, this is a new wave. Bro, it's a lot of new waves, bro. But it's a lot of new value coins as well, bro.
Bro, that's a fucked up shit, bro.
I was looking at the lossless shit because it was at the top of the shit for a minute. The LSS, I believe.
It's a wave just like this right now.
Hold on, where the wave at? I can't see Rolly. Oh, Rolly doing some waves.
And if you don't jump right into it right now, boy,
you ain't gonna never jump into the waves.
People playing these days, bro. It's too much bread out here legally, however you want to call it.
Hey, bro, even the simple way that you explained to us the little game you on.
See, I'm telling you, I read that, bro. Ever since I read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, bro.
Oh, Robert.
Bro, I promise you, bro. You read that book, bro.
Yeah, our balls gonna open up.
If you follow, like, if you take a leap of faith, like that book say, you gon' always win, even when you feel like you finna lose. Like shit, like damn, I did the calculations, but damn, the calculation might not be right. You feel me? I might be up, bro. You gonna come out on top every single time, cause that's what life teach people. Like people don't understand that life is about choices. It's about risk. It's about integrity. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. As long as you doing right by life, it's gonna come back tenfold, and it's like a cycle.
That's all facts, bro.
And you steady thinking like, damn, bro, this shit might not work out. Or damn, bro, like fuck, bro, I'm fucked up. But the thing is, it's gonna come back, and you're gonna be like, damn, now, bro, God, bro. Then you really see how God work, and you be like, damn, bro, God just be working for a nigga ass. Fuck.
Always work, bro.
And it brings so much spirit and joy into you. You be like, fuck, bro. Like, all I gotta do is use my fucking mind, my mind. Cause life is really a game. Life wanna see you if you gonna do wrong or you gonna do right. Life wanna see if you gonna take that risk when you know you can make that profit, or if you ain't. Life is really gonna see if you gonna master it as a whole, your destiny. You feel me? And what I see from the individuals like in my generation, bro, like I really, like I really sit back and look, and I be like, damn, bro, these boys really doing it, bro. Like, bro, I swear, bro, like we take care of our kids, bro. We heal with it and we stick together, bro, no matter if we ain't heard from each other like since damn high school, bro. Like when we link back up, bro, it's all love and all that shit, bro. Like other generations in other places, bro, them motherfuckers be beefing and killing each other and all type of shit. But I know the niggas that went to Evans and niggas that went to like Ocoee and shit, bro, West Orange, bro. Every time, bro, motherfuckers like link back up, bro. Jones, it's all love, bro. Look what my lady did, bro. You see, that's God. That ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but the Lord. That ain't nothing but the Lord, Heavenly Father, in Jesus' name.
Exactly, bro. You going in, OG. But look, I just wanna just double down on your point. Empress, can you make that a little bigger? Because the brother Rolly was saying that,
oh yeah,
you got to get your mind and shit right. You got to move a certain way in a sense, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. These are the 7 Hermetic laws, 7 Hermetic principles. We don't really call them laws, but principles. But I guess you could say same difference, but it's the principle of mentalism. The all is mind. The universe is mental. That's what you just said, Rolly.
Yes, sir.
These are Hermetic principles. Like these are principles that have been shown out throughout the whole universe. The law of correspondence. Babe, can you read the principle of correspondence for me, please?
As above, so below. As below, so above.
So that's just clear as day. As within, so without. Then you got vibration, the principle of vibration.
Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates.
Okay, blow. That's just the principle of polarity.
Nothing. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pairs of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Extremes meet. All truths are but half truths. All paradoxes may be reconciled.
And the reason why that stick out to me because I always explain love and hate. Nobody hates something they don't love. If you don't love it, nigga, you don't give a fuck about it. You hate something when you see something in it that you seen something good, or you seen something that you like, man, bro, I really love it.
Tell these motherfucking LeBron fans. I be trying to say that same shit.
I fuck with LeBron.
I fuck with him, but man, he be bullshitting.
Hey, Scoop, I'm telling you, shout out to Rolly for fucking with Brown, but I tell my wife all the time. I feel like, go ahead.
Nigga, if you don't take the motherfucking shots, nigga, and dominate, nigga.
Man, if you don't stop looking like you sad, nigga, when you losing all the time. But I love that nigga when he go off, bro. I can't hate on him when he go off. I can,
bro,
but I can't.
All I ask is that his fans chill out, bro.
All you want is the ball.
Stop talking.
Stop comparing.
No, just stop talking. Just don't talk.
Because every time they talk, they gotta compare, right? Why they just can't talk about him?
Every time they talk, I wonder if they have a brain, a thinking one.
One of
my favorite elder statesmen, bro. I always get into it, bro. He tried to compare the Wizards, the Michael Jordan on the Wizards to LeBron right now. And I'm like, all right, man.
Huh?
It's bro. I'm done. I'm done arguing the point with him. I'm done, bro. It's no more. It's no more hope, bro.
It's
no more hope, bro.
The funny thing is that they won it last year. We was waiting for them to do something this year.
The Wizards never were gonna win it, bro. The Wizards were never gonna win it, bro. This man Michael Jordan was 38 after being retired for after being on and off retiring, bro. Clearly not caring about the game as much as he used to, bro. Clearly not.
He was an asshole though.
He was
focused. He was focused. He was a focused.
He was going off. He was still going off, bro.
He was sorry though, but he was going off. He was
still going off. But imagine if he was going off. Imagine what the team was doing.
No, he was trash as hell though. He was terrible. If
he was the one who was going off, what was the team doing then?
No. He was going off because he was selfish. He didn't want nobody else to go off. Yeah. The way I hear the team talking about him, nigga, I heard Jerry Stackhouse complaining about him the other day. Like, man, bro, we shouldn't have had Mike in my prime. Fuck my whole prime up. So I don't know. I don't want to bang on Mike, man, but Mike, cause and effect, Empress. Can you go into the principle of cause and effect?
Mike was really.
We skip gender. Okay. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. Chance is but a name for law not recognized. There are many claims of causation, but nothing escapes the law.
And that's what Rolly was saying earlier. That's what I'm saying. So that's kind of why I skipped gender. I want to bring these two up too, but I want us to I left the principle of polarity, good, bad.
Right.
Then now we at the principle of cause and effect. So Rolly was saying how, people felt like they had to communicate every day to be friends, and people it's just even with the narrative where if you were them,
a whole another place.
Even if you were I think if you were them, you like LeBron.
You might like Curry.
I'm turning sports real political.
You might like Curry, nigga.
Curry is definitely a brother. I can see a Democrat liking. I can see a Republican liking somebody like Kobe. Probably like a KD quiet. He don't seem to get involved with the tomfoolery. I can see him like
Jordan. Back in the days of Jordan, nigga, for sure.
Steph Curry.
Republicans are Democrats. Democrats love Steph Curry. That's a Democrat, huh?
Yeah.
I was listening to my dog, Crypto Zay. Crypto Zay said he beat Stephen Curry and his dad at a camp, when they was in high school.
Boys can't hang with the gang.
Man, who was that, bro? That gotta be Rolly, bro. Cause I know Scoop professional, but Rolly got a jam playing in his bag, bro. Oh no, that ain't Rolly, bro. Gotta stop. Rolly had a nice little jam playing in his bag. I feel like it was gonna get us killed. Scoop, I want you to see this video. I want Rolly to see this video. I'm putting it on the screen right now. I'm presenting it to the audience. Because I don't think y'all really understand what's going on out here. Y'all, everybody asks for this. When I say everybody, just because me and Scoop and Empress, we had an argument with somebody that we grew up with about like, yo, bro, you got to make sure you choose the right president. Bro, nothing don't change with none of the presidents, bro. Any president, anything, the same thing. What? How does that even make sense? Niggas got different policies, bro. That's virtually impossible, bro.
Different policies and different events occurring. So it's virtually impossible.
It's not the same, bro. Like, why people always say, yeah, bro, we still gonna be poor. All right, bro, my bad, G. You still gonna be poor, bro. The numbers show fucking different, bro, that we can actually come up, nigga, because under another rule, we're doing a lot better. But listen to this, just peep this situation right here.
Violence on the streets of New York. A brazen shootout on a street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, caught on video. Happened just before 8 Monday night near Hancock Street and Knickerbocker Avenue. 3 people could be seen in this video pulling out weapons. 4 were left with non-life-threatening injuries. No word.
Can y'all see my John or my John frozen?
It started up. Started stepping a little bit.
Oh man, hold on, bro.
Possible traveling violation.
Yeah, bro. I have to hold on. Oh, I think Audio Mac probably still playing music.
That's it.
Yep. Audio Mac still playing music, so it's slowing down the video. All right, let me just jump out and I'm gonna jump back in. Who this is? Oh, this you.
They ain't listen.
Oh, my boy. Oh, that's Crypto Quavo. Hey, shout out. That's the nigga changing this shit up.
That's the funniest shit a nigga ever said, bro, for a nigga that know what the nigga mean. Are you crazy?
Understand this and understand this only. This here the new anthem for my crypto junkies.
Yo, what's your thoughts on the bro jumping on the track like that? Empress, you could pause that real quick.
I need to know who bro is.
It's Crypto Quavo. Invest when I say so.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know what kind of investments he be making before I just jump head first.
Man, bro, I'm jumping head first. It's Crypto Quavo, man.
It's Crypto Quavo. You in there?
Streets of New York. A brazen shootout on a street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, caught on video. Happened just before 8 Monday night near Hancock Street and Knickerbocker Avenue. 3 people could be seen in this video pulling out weapons. 4 were left with non-life-threatening injuries. No word yet on any arrests.
That Rolly, you seen the danger in this video, bro? I'm not sure if y'all seen the danger in this video, bro. I don't know why I'm even stepping at the end, bro. But did y'all witness that video? Man, I don't know what the hell going on with y'all, bro. If y'all got ears, so y'all got eyes. Damn, am I muted?
No.
Yeah, all right, bro. I'm playing the video right now, bro. The video is being played, bro. If you got ears, bro, you should be able to see the video, bro.
Monday night near Hancock Street and Knickerbocker Avenue. 3 people could be seen in this video pulling out weapons.
Can y'all see the
4
video,
were left
bro?
with non-life-threatening injuries. No word yet on any arrests. More gun violence on the streets of New York. A brazen shootout on a street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, caught on video. Happened just before 8 Monday night near Hancock Street and Knickerbocker Avenue.
Buddy got hit
people
up.
could be seen in this video pulling out weapons. 4 were left with non-life-threatening injuries. No word yet on more gun violence on the streets of New York. A brazen shootout on a street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, caught on video. Happened just before 8 Monday night near Hancock Street and Knickerbocker Avenue. 3 people could be seen in this video pulling out weapons. 4 were left with non-life-threatening injuries. No word yet on any arrests.
Look, he about to sneak his ass. Y'all see how about
I'm especially honored to share.
Yeah, I think our buddy hit the cut and like kind of popped out on his ass.
More gun violence on the streets of New York. A brazen shootout on a street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, caught on video. Happened just before 8 Monday night.
You were saying that first bro got his head hit up.
But he kept getting hit up. It looked like he took the most bullets out of everybody involved.
Right.
The root of it.
Rolly, did you see it?
Bro, Rolly got his Rolly right here, bro. He just got his mic muted, bro. He eating, bro, so we're not about to bother Rolly.
Yeah, I seen it. Them boys stupid.
Man, this fast or this slow?
No, it's slow.
This slow?
Like,
yes.
They trying to die.
Bro, niggas is hitting niggas up.
The streets of New York. A brazen shootout on a street in Bushwick, Brooklyn, caught on video.
So, like, what you saying? Like, right here, blow.
Look, he taking them. Beam.
Nah, that bro missing, Scoop.
Look, he runs back. He runs back, though.
Yeah, he out of there, Scoop. Bro missed all those shots.
Back up. He runs back up. Look at his stupid ass. Look. Another.
Yo,
they're ducking their heads and shit. Like,
the bullet. They eat your ass up.
They shooting and ducking like right in front of each other.
Yo, Scoop, the funniest part of this video is the nigga that was in the cut. I thought he was ingenious. I thought he was about to come out behind the cut and do
murder, bro.
Yeah,
murder, bro.
Scoop, he trying to escape.
They're bullshit with guns.
Scoop, this man is trying to escape. Look at him. Just look at him. First of all, he trying to get this shit out of his man purse. So he get out his purse. Look, now he say blah blah. Look at him. Bitch, I'm out of here. Look, he running, bro. He not even shooting.
And what you saying? If they would have stopped and frisked all these boys, these niggas would have been done.
Man, that's why they don't like that rule in New York.
But they probably don't be hanging out too much. Boys probably pop out.
NYC gun violence.
Man.
Yo, it been crazy, NY, bro. It been crazy.
And like, what's going on with the initial bruh? Did he just walk up and start laying down bullets?
This nigga just...
Or is they talking and niggas start burying bullets?
Yeah, like, look, he talking and they try to tell him to chill out.
Oh, he's like, nigga, I'll shoot
you don't want it with the bro, the camouflage and the big
exactly.
My dog's shoes big as fuck, but he don't want it with bro.
It's these two girls talking.
Yeah.
Black shirt and camo Warren. The only person that the black shirt got on his team is the other black shirt guy, the guy with the ponytail. Look at Ponytail. Fuck that. Ponytail never came back. So now this bro is a warrior though.
These vatos don't fuck
the
off.
Nigga with the army
These
vatos don't fuck off. That shit.
What you saying, Rolly?
Nigga with the army fatigue, boy, he was about that action.
He about that action, but
it's
he can't
the rules
shoot.
of engagement, bro. The nigga trying to pull his shit out. I beat you to the punch.
He ain't even going to jail.
Nah,
his face not on.
If he get caught, he going to jail.
Catch him on the next street camera because it's New York.
Bitch, what you doing?
Look. Wham. He ain't shooting headshots at all.
Nah, so he missing damn near. Like I said, bro probably got hit once or twice, but he come back and he just want army fatigue, bro. Even so much so that he's still not shooting at this nigga. Look, like he just put the gun towards him one time and he ran.
Brian the Black gonna be like, bro, I tried to do his ass, dog.
Man, you scary as hell, Brian the Black. Yeah, everybody was hurt.
Everybody got hurt.
The bro,
everybody shot everybody.
Yeah, everybody
at close range.
Everybody shot everybody, bro. The boys was playing dodgeball with bullets, bro. They was really wilding.
Hey, you know the fucked up shit is that them boys. The fucked up shit is that them boys had to have 22s or some type of small little bullets because like nobody was hurt, like nobody was dead.
They probably would have killed some innocent bros.
Everybody got guns, but why ain't nobody died? I ain't advocating violence, but I'm a ride by mine.
It's you
feel me? So all I'm thinking is, why the hell is bros not dead? Hey, and I got a worse video to show y'all. So Scoop, I don't know if you know this been going on, bro. It's been a lot of catalytic converters being stolen. It's a big thing right now to be stolen. Okay, cool. So it was one episode of the No Face No Case situation where I wanted to play the one where it was a brother under he was stealing a catalytic converter and a car crushed him. He died.
I remember that, brother.
Okay.
Stealing them Cadillac converters, bro.
You know about niggas stealing them shits?
Bro, all they steal is Toyota Tundra Cadillac converters. Them bitches worth by $600 to $800 a piece. That mother stealing bad, bro.
So you know about catalytic converters. So hey, I remember when me and Scoop was first discussing them shits almost a couple of years back.
My shit went out on me before.
Yeah, that's the first time we discussed it.
So niggas still scoops.
Crazy.
My shit went to farting. And I took it to a mechanic. Bro could have really fucked me over.
She gonna get them caught up because, bro, every place, damn near all the spots got security unless you going through like neighborhoods, regular neighborhoods, stealing people Cadillac converters.
I'm assuming this brother was just in the streets with
Ain't no money.
You see him already.
But why do that though? Bro?
Y'all already see him already. He look like he in a bad position.
Oh, he in a great position.
Jesus, he like he running off.
Reading what's finna happen, nigga. Look like he alright.
These apartments got cameras.
Look, any way to get that. Look.
Bro,
what?
get
Somebody
the fuck off.
throwing the gun or something?
Oh damn, bro got shot in the leg.
Look. He chasing them.
Bro, this nigga right here got the gun. The nigga that y'all was telling me is looking at
it with his gun.
Bro, I was saying that he's in a great spot because I see that he was already whipping out. So I figured his position in the market was good.
Is he shooting?
That's him shooting at.
Yeah, you see bullets is flying.
When they tried to steal his Cadillac converter?
Nah, nigga, they tried to steal his saw.
Oh
yeah, Scoot, you already know the blade.
Yeah, he tried to steal theirs and they caught his saw.
They tried to steal his what?
His converter, nigga, catalytic converter. This is him right here. I mean, nah, they tried to steal his saw. He trying to steal their shit.
With a saw, nigga, broad day.
This is him right here walking up to their situation, right? He walking up right now. He about to get ready to get him. If y'all can see that. So he's walking to go get them boys. Blow.
Bro, how you in the whip with this nigga, man? This nigga finna go steal a catalytic converter and you just riding with him, nigga. He finna crank this shit up loud as fuck. Imagine this shit. That's what's going on right now. You live in an apartment complex. You like, bro, who the fuck cranking up a chainsaw at this bit? And why it sound so metally? Why it sound like metal on metal violence outside? Wait, hold on. Did Shorty run? Oh, they just got the camera going fast. Cause it looked like she ran off. So I'm assuming she told some shit. They probably ain't want her on the camera.
No, I like they sped it up.
Yeah, they ain't want her face on the
pointless.
Camera. Yeah. Hey, Vato. Hey, Vato. Oh, shit. Them boys out of there. They had a nice escape plan. Them boys jumped quick. Take your ass on, Poppy.
You are fucking hilarious, bro.
That's what's going on in this video, bro.
Hey, but watch this.
Oh shit! Ooh, caught a concussion.
Hey, you almost killed this shit with that goddamn saw, nigga.
Concussion.
What the concussion? Man had a saw in his hand, Scoop.
Saw and a gun.
That's like don't run with the scissors.
Nigga.
That's a hell of a battle rap bar.
I got a
I
saw.
was slipping with the saw in the gun. How the hell? Because when I tried to get away, a nigga fell. Put that shit. Nah, that nigga hell though, for real. He on some nut shit, bro. Him and all his partners, bro.
You take us out. I got you.
This fight was caught on.
Oh shit! You got to put that back on.
Yeah, well, it's coming up next though. Yeah. So y'all seen that catalytic converter beef?
Niggas is wild, bro. Niggas is wild, bro. Sometimes you gotta know when you just caught, bro. Like, what? Why he got out the car? I didn't see the need for him to get out of the car.
Yeah, man.
Are you saying that he left the salt under the truck and he came back for that bit and we didn't see that part?
Broly, mute your mic.
You going in the back, bro. You got a lot of illegal music that me and Scoop got to run from. Me and Scoop might cry on here, bro. You better play some Rolly in the background. Yeah, Scoop, you was going in on something.
No, I was just saying, what's the situation that made bro feel like he had to swing back around?
Wait, hold on, Scoop. What you just said?
What made him swing back around? Did they skip that part of the video?
Yeah, that's what we were kind of confused on too.
Why ain't just bounce, nigga? Like, bro, you tried to steal somebody's shit.
Yeah, because it looks like they were dropped off and then they got caught. They ran away, and somehow they ended up in the same location they were dropped off at. I don't know.
That's wild. That's wild. But no, the motherfuckers is trippy, to say the least.
I'm about to run this other video. Man. Niggas ended up in the pod. All right, y'all check this next one out. It's another New York violent situation.
This fight was caught on.
Y'all can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Camera. One of the men has 2 knives. The other has 2 metal objects. Police say this video is from 6 in the morning in Harlem at the 125th Street subway station. One of the men gets taken to the ground and stabbed multiple times in the back. He was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The other man ran off, and police want to find him. If you have any information, call NYPD's Crime Stoppers hotline. The phone number. This fight was caught on camera. One of the men.
Oh, y'all got this shit slowed down. I was gonna say, man, what the fuck wrong with her, man? What kind of energy she bringing to the news? I thought Shorty was on some goddamn shrooms on the news.
On that dope.
Yeah, bro. Nah, they just gotta slow it down a little bit.
This fight was caught on camera. One of the men has 2 knives. The other has 2 metal objects. Police say this video is from 6 in the morning in Harlem at the 125th Street subway station. One of the men gets taken to the ground and stabbed multiple times in the back. He was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The other man ran off, and police want to find him. If you have any information, call NYPD's Crime Stoppers hotline. The phone number is 1-800-577-TIPS. Katie Johnston for CBSN New York.
Booker, not just a scorer anymore, but a playmaker. James drives and grabbed from behind by Crowder. James takes exception, has some words. Crowder just staring.
Crowder standing there like, bro, you've been pushing and mushing me all night, bro. Nobody
you
said
see how that nigga,
You've been pushing and mushing me all night, bro. Nobody said nothing to you, bro.
I know,
bro. You see how he felt about Brown getting so excited?
Like, bro, you wild, bro. You're wild, bro. You've been doing me dirty all night, bro.
Nigga, I would smack you. I know none of that political shit with you, bro. I got dreads in the NBA, bro.
Come on,
man. They don't want me here already. I done fucked up and snuck in.
What team my dog came from? My dog came from like the Denver Nuggets or something.
He played for Boston one year. He was good on that Boston team.
Hey T.
Yo, he played for the Clippers one year.
Again, bro.
Huh?
Is he gonna ball again, bro? I want to see you ball again, bro.
Put me on the cast, bro. Man, trying to put me on the spot on the cast. Scoop.
I want to see you ball again. I honestly, if I had anybody I want to see ball, bro, it'd be T, bro, for real, bro.
Nah, T retarded.
T made me better at balling.
Hey, shout out to you, bro, for being a legend, bro.
T retarded with it.
That nigga retarded.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ain't gonna think that nigga gonna snap like he gonna snap or jump like he gonna jump. But that nigga gonna slide. He gonna slide some shit. I want to see you ball though, bro.
You slam dunking like Tim Duncan. On all my haters.
Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan.
That's what my dog Brazy said, man.
Brazy got small hops.
Oh man.
They got the little hops.
Nice organized hops. You seen Timmy with the dreads?
Man, I fought with Timmy with the dreads, bro. He's
Timmy
so
give it up just
professional,
like
bro.
Boss with dreads.
You say you so I know what
they
that
got the same kind of dreads. They got the same.
Another attack on an Asian American in New York City. Disturbing video shows a man walk up to a woman, then hit her hard in the face, knocking her to the ground. It happened around 6:15 this evening outside a restaurant on
Why you knock her ass out like that?
They say the victim is 55 years old and is expected to be okay. Tonight we.
That's a good question, bro. That's like a great question, bro. These are mentally ill people, bro.
Well, why the fuck do that, bro?
These are mentally ill people, bro.
Bro, it's something either in the air, in the water, or something, some type of natural resource that everybody's consuming.
Nah, bro.
Because people are out of it.
He probably knocked a couple people out that day, but they just caught him knocking the Asian lady out last.
Bro, black people have been going through shit for 400 years, and they gave Asian people an executive order to protect them. Black people mad. They're furious now. You could really say, you could really call us inferior now. We whooping y'all ass.
No, Rolly, no. We're not gonna do that with the airways. Black people is not some Asian people. Let's not do that. These people are usually deranged. They've attacked multiple people, Asian included. It's not just solely Asian attacks.
They spinning this shit, Rolly.
Homeless people, these people usually have mental health situations, and they usually have multiple situations in public altercations. Like, it's not just that one situation. We're not gonna do that. Black people are upset.
You never cared about legislation, bro.
Yeah, we not out here sucker punching niggas because they had a legislation before we didn't know. We're not doing that with the Black Caucus.
Hell, we need to.
No, we don't, bro. Violence is not the answer. We want to let that be known on this platform.
I'm gonna let you know this right here. I'm gonna let you know this. Violence is not the answer, but violence has always been the answer.
No. Violence is not the answer. Protecting your life is the answer. So that's the intent that needs to be behind it. Now I'm just going to be violent for the thrill of being violent. I'm going to protect my life. If someone comes violent towards me, then that's what, I need to match the energy of that. But the intent is to protect my life.
All right, but check me out. What do you think about all them other motherfuckers that's thinking violence is how we going to conquer those people? Violence is how we gonna.
I digress because COVID was not any sort of violence, and I'm sure a lot of
who was any sort of violence.
COVID-19 had nothing to do with violence.
No, I'm talking. I ain't talking about COVID. I'm talking.
But it had the same effect that a violent attack would have, if not a stronger and more effective effect.
What's up, babe?
Yeah, violence is something that, again, is to protect your life, bro. But if you stay out of the way, the Most High got you, okay? But once you start playing God and intervene and try to take people's lives, that's when you enter a new loop of duality.
No, you right about that. You right about that.
If
you right
you get in the
right as fuck. But what I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. Sometimes is a sometime in this time. Because you know why I'm gonna say that? Because there are people in this world that want to see you out of this world. And
correct. Yes.
Out. They would take you out just because you getting a little change, they might think you got a big bag.
Again, I condone any type of violence when you are trying to protect your life. Do that shit. But if you are just walking down the street, bro, and you suck a bunch of people as a black person, bro, I do not condone that. I not support that.
No, I don't support that right now. I don't support that.
Yeah, that's debauchery, bro.
You
And I
gonna
don't even think
somebody sucker punch them because that's your real interpersonal beef.
And even if it's a situation where, boom, you seen the Asian lady at the John. Man. Hold on, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, that's the whole thing, bro. Because they trying to that whole Asian hate bill shit is not. It's against us.
Yeah,
bro.
but what I was saying was, even if you go into an Asian store or whatever the situation is, and they try you, bro, they staring at you, they accusing you of stealing, whatever the case is. If you don't handle that situation in that moment, bro, you can't come back because now it's premeditated, and that's way worse. So either you deal with the situation right there and then, as it is, as a fresh conflict, or you forget about it.
All right.
Any Asian I've dealt with, really, I've never had a bad encounter, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never had a bad encounter with an Asian. I can tell you they might be, some sort of, aggressive with their culture and their, their shit. They what they fuck with. They're aggressive with it, but I've never had like a real bad encounter with an Asian person to where I can say, hey, that motherfucker was racist, or hey, that motherfucker did me dirty, or that motherfucker was watching me inside they store and thought I was stealing it. All of them always come nice to me. Now, I could say Caucasians, yeah, I've had a lot of situations where I've dealt with racists, especially when you knocking door to door and you trying to, make money as a kid, selling the candy or whatever or whatnot, or doing something. You're gonna always run that bullshit. You feel me?
Facts.
Or even just working at Walmart or something, and you working at cashier or something, and motherfuckers just feel like they just own you just because they right there for a second, just beep. They feel like they can just tell you what to do, when to do it, or if you a bus boy or something, they just feel like they got the whip. But thing is, bro, it's I feel like it's different. It's different areas where you would receive that type of racism. Like in the North, bro, I don't get as much racism as I get in the North and the South, bro. Like in the North, bro, it's hard to find actual racism. It's hard. In Florida, bro, nigga, you walk outside, nigga, the air you breathe is racism. You feel what I'm saying?
It definitely originated in the South, so I can still see the stigma being, planted in the minds of a lot of the people down here.
Bro, literally in Mississippi till this day, they got white folk park, they got black folk park.
Mm-hmm.
White people White people go to black folk park, but black people won't go to white folk park. They got white people prom, black people prom. Still till this day, bro.
That's believable. Because a lot of those countrysides aren't as, further developed as you would think. It's like there's no business here. Why would we further develop this? So I can definitely see those mindsets existing in Alabama, Mississippi, even parts of Louisiana, parts of South Carolina. The South is the origination of slavery. So I expected if it's going to last anywhere, the South is going to be the last place that is going to be at. But in regards to like the whole dealing with the other races and experiencing, racism and, bias or whatever the case is, honestly, I've had Asian friends, I've had Asian associates, so on and so forth. And no, I've never had a distasteful experience. Yes, they do stare at you when you're in their little hair stores and stuff like that.
Road
but
rage
I mean, it's
flying.
their store, it's their private business. I think they have every right to watch what's going on because there are people that walk in stores and walk out of stores without paying for stuff. So that's the reality of that. But yeah, as far as the Asian community go, me personally, I've never experienced any racism. Like direct racism. So
yeah, I don't like the Asian community. I'm glad I came back in when I heard everybody saying all this good stuff about the Asian community. But I know y'all felt like y'all was getting away from this cat.
Oh, so you experienced Asian hate?
I don't like nothing about them because the way they give it up. Meaning that we had a homeboy. He was the first nigga to snitch on us and try to get us expelled from school. He was an Asian brother.
He was Takashi.
I had that same Asian brother told a chick some shit about me. I don't respect that Asian bro this much, but the Vietnam, and that's the thing, he's Vietnamese. This brother that I'm talking about, Vietnamese. And look, bro, those are the only sect of Asians that I really rock with. Like I said, there's a couple other bros, Philippine. There's a couple bros.
Yeah, I had a Philippine best friend.
Oh, but for sure, right? For sure, the Vietnam. The reason why I fuck with them is because the situation that happened in the Vietnam War. How they was like, bro, yeah, why the hell y'all over here, bro? Y'all ain't supposed to be warm with these pussy ass white boys, nigga. Win, and you feel me? And like a lot of the stories about them was that they was, you feel me, looking out type shit. So I kind of got a small respect for that group. But bro, they told me in China, nigga, if you walk by people, and I mean, if a black bro walk by a Chinese dude, they turn their nose up you. They hold their nose. They do a bunch of weird stuff to you, bro. Do you know that there's black Chinese people and they're older than the white Chinese people? They don't respect those people, so I don't respect
I
those.
would do the same Chinese shit to their ass. I hold my nose on their ass. Bitch, you sick as hell.
Bro, I'm telling you, so even when I say I don't have no this, matter of fact, bro, I'm from Jamaica.
It's not even about holding our noses up to them. It's like you don't even exist. We don't even
small.
see you. Yeah, like fuck holding my nose up. It's like, are you even there?
Asian man. Like I said, bro, we ain't got no beef with y'all, bro. But we ain't like, I don't feel like y'all have a plight. Like, especially in our little country, bro, where we got a plight, bro. I feel like y'all don't got a plight, bro. Y'all could take y'all ass home and get y'all own plight. But y'all ain't got no plight over here, bro. A few crazy people on the street, bro, doing crazy people things, bro. Crazy.
Anybody, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We seen a lady had a nigga with a brick in the head.
I like Asians, though.
Bro, what you mean they cool? What they do?
Some the Asians, the little Asians, that's my little dogs around the corner.
That's just people,
Asians, right?
Yeah,
cool
people. They're cool people, bro. They're not really cool Asians. They're just cool people.
Yeah, in fact, thank you, Scoop, man. That was ingenious what you just said, bro.
Cool people, bro. It's like the same way a person would should say that's not a cool black person. This is a cool person. But in the community as a whole, bro, are prejudice against us, bro. They were taught that way.
Facts. That's all facts.
Yeah.
All facts, nigga. We can go back straight through history, nigga, and see him giving it up. Like I said, bro.
Every movie, bro. Especially, I don't know if it's some shit they had going on in LA, nigga. But every LA movie is a fucking Asian person giving it up crazy.
Man, in the LA riot, they gave it up crazy.
Y'all remember how crazy they gave it up in the movie with Anthony Anderson?
Nah.
Baby's Daddies.
What type of time they was on?
Remember he used to rob bruh stole. and then he ended up getting little Shing pregnant. They had baby Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy, nigga.
They had little Bruce Leroy. But the dad, he ended up being in like the Chinese gang, so he was really like a gangster. That's an individual case scenario, though. I just want to bring up different cases in the timeline.
And I'm about to bring up another case, nigga. Like I said, I ain't hating on them. They gotta be cool people somewhere. But I don't think we understand
countries.
What? Yeah.
We understand countries. We'll understand like everybody different when they come over
All
here.
right,
But
so if we are doing it that way, let's get a fair understanding. So you're saying Asian people as a collective don't like black people, don't get tricked.
Asian people as a collective don't fuck with us at all, bro.
Okay, and then are you saying black people as a collective fuck with everybody?
Oh yeah, that's why we in slavery. The strongest people on the planet is fucking the poorest people.
Okay, and then white people fuck with nobody.
Everybody, look, everybody knows their
but
enemy. Yeah, everybody knows their enemy.
Except for black people.
Except for black people, because we feel like we have no enemy.
Okay.
So we rock out with Spanish people on the level.
It goes back to us not even thinking that they exist.
And
you're saying that's very bad because your enemies do exist and they're killing you right now.
Then they doing shit right around your head top. So yeah, if we could find an effective way to make other people understand that we are creating their reality and all we gotta do is forget about them and they gone, then that should be super fly. But from right now, the way I'm seeing us operating, I feel like we should tell our brother every turn, bro, all the wrongs they did. Because like, I tell you, really, I feel like it's pointless. It's like the same thing I feel like with critical race theory. It's like, yeah, I can see how we could theorize this, but that really don't stop nobody from doing shit. But you knowing all those rules may make you be like, nah, I know what they might do to me. But if you don't know those rules, you don't give a fuck about the rules. You break them, you'll do whatever it take to get successful. But if they say, yo, you black, you trying to do that, you can't do that.
You put boundaries and blockades in front of them now.
And that's what my brother said in the Miseducated Negro. Chancellor Williams, I don't know why I be going blank.
But wouldn't that work to help segregate more?
What do you mean?
By letting the little kids know about critical race theory, which is technically letting them know their quote unquote enemy.
No, it's not gonna help them segregate from shit because all it lets the other people know is how to virtue signal to you. The same thing with you bragging about your buying power.
Oh, so black people are just pretty much getting quote unquote pleased.
Yeah, you virtue signaling, not.
Oh, I thought they were teaching them that, like, all right, racism exists. Like,
oh yeah, that's what they're doing. So now,
so
now we're going and we're taking Aunt Jemima off your boxes, and we're changing all that stuff up. This is what critical race theory is here for. To say, yo, look at this. Let's look at this with a critical eye. Let's look at this with a critically erased eye. And be like, hold on, why is this is a minstrel show? That's the whole point of critical race theory, to theorize everything. Even shit that we'll just normally look at like, oh, that ain't really nothing. They look at it, they say, that's a nanny. That's an old mammy character. I don't know what they be talking about, bro. They be taking it too far. But the thing is, us as kids, we never knew about that, bro. Right. And we never, like, I'm telling you, I have never went to a school. That's the thing. Maybe I haven't talked to these guys. There got to be some guys that want to be like white boys. Schools that I go to, bro, we look at white boys as chumps. So I don't know the benefit of critical race theory. So maybe a brother that goes to like a private school or one of those white schools, he need to know, like, yo, these guys aren't better than you do.
No, I'm just taking the effect of it being simply, all right, you're telling me this is my enemy now, or, you know, whatever the case is, they're doing a lot of racist shit. Now I'm going to stick to my black people stuff.
Oh, no. They're letting them apologize. They're apologizing for what their ancestors did, because they didn't do it. So they're letting you know that. These people didn't do it.
I'm not.
They're just apologizing for their ancestors.
But they're talking about current stuff. They're not really addressing the previous group of people.
What currently are they talking about? I'm a tad bit confused.
In regards to, like, racism exists, like, this is what's going on.
Currently, as far as what can they point out?
The whole black cop on black men killing situation. They can point that out.
They can't point that out because somebody easily gonna be like, yo, more white people die from cops every year.
So wait, what is the critical race theory teaching them about modern day racism?
Like, what is modern day racism? I'm trying to figure it out.
I thought it was killing black men at an alarming rate, but you're saying no.
But how? Like, how much black men have died at the hands of cops in comparison to how much black men have died at the hands of blacks? Like I said, I'm not really here to have them gay ass arguments. But my brother Starlito said I'm more likely to get somebody that look just like me, to get killed by somebody that look just like me. So like, I don't really understand the critical race theory in my honest opinion, right?
Okay, but you're saying for sure it's not going to have any long-lasting effects in regards to helping segregate people.
No, I'm telling you that the generation that we grew up in didn't respect white kids. That's all I'm telling you. So I'm just thinking you changing that is going to make people say, yo, you know what? White people, y'all need to apologize to me instead of just striving and being better people. Like, we never gave a fuck about that.
Pity me.
Yeah, like, you want to be pitied because you think somebody did something to you, but people could show you, like, yo, they're not really killing you like you think they is, bro. Because I'm showing you right here where they're killing more white people. Hey, and I'm showing you right here where you acting like a clown, bro. Matter of fact, bro, after I played Charleston, bro,
he can barely speak English. Let's listen to it. Now I listened to it 30 times. And I want to say, man, he ain't say that. I know. And he said it to a white boy. He said it to a white boy. Pink toe white boy. Let's listen to Jimmy Choo. Yeah, let's listen to what Jimmy Choo had to say. Let's find Jimmy Choo. Yeah. And all the black folk think it's funny. It's funny. They think it's cool. I don't know what's up with you today, black folk. Everybody get a pass but your own time. Say, man, y'all so mad about me, about what I say. Y'all let Jimmy Choo yin yang. Y'all gonna let yin yang get away with saying that? So everybody just do us bad, huh? We ain't gonna never stand up for ourselves. So only time we mad is when the police, everybody else can disrespect us. Jimmy Choo and they people can disrespect us. Everybody can disrespect us except the Englishman. Now so let that white boy say it. We gonna be mad with the white man say it. Listen, let me tell y'all something about the white man. He gave us that name. So he got the right to say it before that Asian said it. Not only did he give us that name, he made it up. He made up to us. Yeah. Remember, he used to kill niggas. Nigger, if he find out they can read and write. Today's niggas is allowed to read and write. So if don't nobody else have the right to call us a nigger, it's the white man. He gave us that name. He earned that right. But that Chinese boy, China, Japan, Korea, Vietnamese, Vietnam, they ain't earned no right to call us no niggas. Ever since the Chinese boy or the Asian boy, whatever you want to call him, ever since that boy come over here and started building the railroads, he ain't never liked us. Go do your history. So now we ain't even got no business buying diamonds from the China boy, but he done went over there and took Africa. We supposed to be buying our diamonds and gold from Haiti. Ain't nobody over there. No, that's what the China boy, but he done went over there and took Africa. We supposed to be buying our diamonds and gold from Haiti. Ain't nobody over there. No, that's what we supposed. They got gold and diamonds in Haiti too. Haiti got all the natural resources that Africa got. Africa is sold and bought.
See, and every time y'all tell me that Chinese people not your enemy, who propaganda y'all think this is that y'all don't know about no resources? Bro, Chinese people, I mean, not Chinese people, my bad. Chinese people take me the fuck down. Asian people, all y'all now, look, fuck that. See, I went bigger than just a small group. Everybody. Because I know y'all little Chinese people, y'all be trying to take over everybody. Y'all try to take over Taiwan. Y'all want everybody to be y'all people. Y'all green as hell, bro, for that shit.
Maybe that's probably happening because so many people are always saying China versus Asians.
And what you saying? What happening?
It's the collective conscious that everybody thinks Asia is China.
Well, shit, them people crazy because me, I grew up on Japan. I grew up on Japan, even though Japan is on some weird nigga shit too. But I grew up more on Japan because all my heroes came from Japan. Matter of fact, my favorite style of fighting came from samurais, Japanese bros. Those were black people. They said you had to be black to be a samurai. That was actually where Bruce Lee's father came from. So when you seen Bruce Lee telling all that shit about, yo, it's their shit, it's they shit, it's they shit, and then they had the brother Bruce Lee assassinated. I don't know, maybe I'm just making this shit up. And they had his son assassinated. They said they had a fake gun on set, but it would turn out to be a real gun with live bullets. They say usually they don't have either two. But today they had both. Live bullets and live gun. Usually they have the fake gun and they had the fake rounds. Today they had the real bullets and the real round, and it happened to kill the brother Brandon Lee. So I don't really know if they're doing it on purpose, bro. But I'm saying every time an Asian brother wakes up and say, yo, you know what? This really the black people shit. I'm noticing it. I'm looking at the statue. This bro like a black bro. I'm looking at the Buddha. Like he got the like he got the traditional Bantu knots. So like I'm starting to look at these people and I'm like, yo, these African people. And like when these niggas start telling you that, they get assassinated. So I don't know if Asian people fuck with us or not, bro. I do not know. But all I'm telling you is, bro, they never told us none of this information. As a matter of fact, we haven't even seen a black Asian brother yet. If you thought they was keeping it real. But I'm seeing a lot of sports now. There's a lot of sports players. I'm pretty sure it's a brother in the finals. Hachimaru kid. He Asian and he black. Shout out to Naomi Osaka. You know, she Asian and she melanated. So the melanated Asian community turning up, bro. But I don't know about the Asian community as a whole rocking with us, bro. Because bro, they're taking over Africa, bro. Did they hit any of y'all up and say, yo, you know what? We're going to Africa, bro. Any Americans? Matter of fact, I know for sure what they did. They went to Jamaica. They built a long highway. A long highway, bro. And how much Jamaican labor you think they hired? Possibly zero. And I'm just saying zero based on the numbers. So it might be 10.
Who did they hire?
A bunch of Asian people. They brought labor force from Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they did. They didn't come down there and hire nobody from the islands. They came there and brought their labor force from Asia. Built a whole long big bridge in Jamaica. Asian people. Matter of fact, the name of the bridge is something real Asian. Highlight. I don't know the fucking name of the highway. But I'm just telling you, Asian people, bro. I know y'all, bro. Maybe some people don't know y'all because y'all haven't really taken them over yet. And y'all have though, because they say y'all own all our debt. Y'all not putting pressure on niggas' neck to be like, yo, we don't want no USD, we want this currency. So like they saying that y'all getting brazen right now, bro. So eventually, I guess these people in the USA will hear about y'all, know about y'all, because I be hearing us playing, bro. We say, yo, I never had a problem with an Asian, and I understand that because I never really had a problem with an Asian because I'm black. Me and an Asian would be bumping. And I will rip an Asian the fuck apart, bro. I don't care about none of that Bruce Lee shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Shout out to Bruce because Bruce said that was our stuff. I'm not with none of y'all Asian people that be like, yo, that's our karate. And no, that's not y'all karates. Y'all know where it came from. Y'all have the fucking artifacts, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about y'all. I can't really be serious. But shout out to y'all though. Shout out to y'all if y'all telling us that there's no hate, that we need to be on the same side. How did y'all get that law? We need to ask y'all that. If we on the same side, we need to get a law. Black people been trying to get a law for a little minute. Y'all got it within a couple months. Y'all been on the scene. Y'all say people taking advantage of y'all. Y'all got a law now. Go in.
Make sure your enemy is not a part of the system.
Oh, so they had a good plan. Scoop, this how it look. This how it look with me and black people, not me and you. The melanated community. This how the melanated community look fighting against Chinese community. Let me know who you think melanated, who you think Chinese. Well, I see Empress told me to stop doing that. Because really the Asian market as a whole. So yeah, I pulled up on a brother right now and I'm about to go talk to him. Yeah, I'm letting it get fat.
Ooh.
one person now facing some serious charges. Fox 35's Holly Bristow has the story.
You're starting to get into a fight. I don't know what's going on.
A road rage incident coming to a head in the middle of a Palm Coast neighborhood. Caught on camera by a bystander. Two men duking it out, rolling around on the ground.
Yo, man, how they do all this motherfucking commentation and shit, bro. Scoop, bro. Can you see the video, bro? Cause I know you be busy sometimes.
I'm peeping it.
You watching the video? All right, so watch this part right here, cause you didn't see this part initially. Just watch this right here. Watch this. Loud. So I pull up.
We'll start rolling.
He fucked up already, and he can't like he has no sense of urgency either to stop that shit.
Yo, absolutely no sense of urgency, and it's like this nigga ain't got a sniper.
That's a bicycle handle.
Man, I'd have been scared of hell out to see this nigga right here. This nigga about to take me the fuck out. Nevertheless, bro, come on, you little punk. This how the big dude looks, Scoop.
Like Charles Manson.
Tall ass 6'7" white boy.
Got a massive mouth.
I'm telling you. Look, what I'm doing tonight is I'm actually showing the actual people that's because they be always trying to size us. They say black people, y'all violent. I'm noticing y'all do this, y'all do that. So you feel me? I'm just making sure I show the right people. I don't want us to get confused. So this is a big guy. Somebody just told him, yo, brother, chill out. He angry. Look at him. Check him out.
I want to shake your hand.
Bitch, I'll smack you on your head top. Motorcyclists don't even want to fight him, really. But he like, bro, I got to handle him or something. It's just two people just
black people
just rubbing around on the ground, bro.
This Asian.
Yeah, who facing serious charges?
Wait, but Scoop, who you saying is the Asian community?
Yeah, like what?
Green or black?
What's your thoughts? Is it the motorcyclist or the brother that left his whip running?
I would say it's the brother that left his whip running.
It's black people?
No, that's the Asian person.
Empress, what you saying?
Yeah, the big green brothers, the Asians.
And what you saying that because you know the Asians they bigger?
They're a conglomerate. Black people is just a tiny little gray speck. And it's gray because it's not as fully black as it used to be.
You saying they're not really ready to do much?
They'll throw a couple punches, but their whole shit is nigga. I tried to fight. It's like nigga, but you lost.
You had a bad night out.
I had heart though.
Yo, that's the funniest shit, bro. I always hated those niggas in school, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. School, what's your thoughts on those niggas?
Niggas that came back with excuses.
The niggas just always had heart. They always fought because they had heart.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, I'm gonna bump. Hey, a nigga know I'm gonna bump though. It's like, bro, for
One
what?
thing about bro, he gonna bump.
Bro, what type of narrative that is?
One of our homeboys was bumping every day after school and getting beat up.
Man, I don't even like that narrative.
One of our Haitian homeboys was bumping every day after school and getting beat up, bro.
But
before we was hanging out with him though. But it's funny because I was walking the same because that brother stayed in Beacon Hill and I stayed further down, so I used to have to walk the same direction with bruh. So I used to always see the altercations because I saw the build up. I used to see the build up, and bruh, our homeboy used to always talk like he was gonna get off in bruh's shit, and bruh always got off in his shit. I was like, damn.
Yo, the fucked up shit by Scooby, the man tried to make it more personal to us. The fucked up shit is our homeboy used to always talk about getting up in his ass.
Yeah, but listen, like at this time, he's not our homeboy at all. Like I don't know this nigga from a can of paint. I just know I got him a certain class, maybe not even. But I just know that this nigga get his ass beat every time I walk by. Every time I walk by, this brother's on the ground looking like the Asian brother in the video.
But yeah, hey, you know the funny thing also about that fight, bro?
What up?
That was a Haitian versus Jamaican battle.
It was.
You
remember Afro Bro being Jamaican?
Afro Bro was Jamaican.
Shout out to the Afro brother. I never seen him after 6th grade, but he was getting off. He was a 6th grade legend to me. There was a couple niggas in my 6th grade year that was legendary. He was amongst the fucking highest ranks, nigga.
Man, I remember asking niggas about the small brother. I remember asking just recently, I think I asked somebody else like, yo, what's going on with the small brother? Have anybody seen small brother after middle school? The brother that had robbed me for my candy when I came from Jamaica.
See, I didn't know that went down with you and bro. You talk about the small football playing, bro?
No, the homeboy that you watch steal all my chains, bro. What are you talking about? Small football playing, bro. I don't know, bro. Played no sports, bro. He was a childhood thief, bro.
That's so fucked up, bro. You see how you tell the story to make this shit seem way more fucked up than it was?
How fucked up was it?
That nigga said, "This the nigga that you watch steal all my shit." I ain't see shit though, bro. That's how you gotta think about it. I ain't see shit, bro.
Why? Because you live in a black community.
I don't know nothing, bro.
Look, bro. Look, that black shit they teach y'all, bro.
I didn't even want to see it, bro. I didn't even want to see it, bro.
Empress, you what the hell I gotta talk to with black people? A black brother seen something.
I did not want to see it. That had nothing to do with me. It's nothing that I conspired in. It's nothing that I was in on. I just happened to
say something.
I just happened to witness the situation, and I was like, "Damn, that's a conflict of interest now."
Man,
it's a conflict of interest because me and T was starting to get cooler, but at the same time, I can't tell. That's a rule. I can't just snitch, bro.
Hey, and this all still 6th grade year. Like I said, I'm fresh from Jamaica, so my mom had a big box of candy that she got from Disney. I don't know if you ever seen it.
This 7th, we have Miss Jones.
So the 7th grade, all right. So 7th grade year, I got a big box of candy that mommy got. So I started bringing like 100 every day to school, and I sell them for something cheap. Like whatever, 3 of them or 5 of them, 25 cents, whatever the situation was, I sell them real cheap and to make a little hustle money. One day, I guess because I love playing basketball, so when it's gym time, I get dressed and I go play basketball. Scoop never dressed out a lot of times, so Scoop and Donnell probably seeing each other.
You remember this story? Oh, Ron G.
Fuck! Explain the story.
This all happened in Miss Jones' class, bro.
I left my backpack in Miss Jones' class that day.
You probably went to the bathroom, my nigga. This all happened in Miss Jones' class, bro.
Miss Jones' class right after gym too, so
that's the class that we had, bro. And we had a bunch of funny bros in there, and you damn near probably had to go to the bathroom or some shit.
I was cool with them because I had them for gym the class prior, I think. So maybe I went back to the locker rooms on some shit.
Right, exactly. Maybe you had to go back to the locker room to grab some shit. You're a basketball nigga, so you just do what you want to do, possibly. You just do what you want to do, possibly, nigga. So he opened a bag. Nigga go taking some coins. I'm like, man, this nigga taking T coins. He fuck with T, and it's fucked up because he fuck with T.
He fought with T so much
with T more than I fought with T because I'm just starting to really get to know T at this point.
That's what I'm telling you because I had him in 2 classes. I had him in a class prior at gym. So me and him used to always politic. So we politicking at gym, nigga, and happened that we go to the next fucking class, bro. And he like, yo, I'm not really cool with that, bro. That nigga from Jamaica, bro. Boy, bro, think he know me. How the fuck this Jamaican nigga he know me, bro? You feel me? It's cool. That's all he had to be thinking, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, I fought with bro so much, dude, with my little dog. Always so much so that I always ask about him, and it's fucked up.
He was troubled, bro. He was a troubled young man, bro.
Bro, it's fucked up now that we cool because like even with the story now, I still wouldn't have to. I had to ask about it.
He had to be a troubled youth, bro.
Oh, bro, he's always, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
He came to school looking crazy.
Bro, the highlight of his day, bro, was fighting a grown man on his way to school or his way home.
Yes, bro. He looked old, bro. He looked like he been through a lot, bro, at a young age, bro. He like he been through a lot at a young age, bro. So that brother probably needed that shit, bro. I don't know. Either way, it was fucked up.
Yeah, he had the teats too.
Bro, it was a lot of. You remember the shirts, the tall white bros.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about long as hell.
That was just how he gave it up, bro. He fought one of our favorite Jamaican bros, just off some aggression. Because we know the Jamaican bro was a cool brother. I'm talking about this is the coolest brother. So that's why it was so funny to talk about that story when we came back. Because I'm like, bro, he fought who, bro? He fought my dog, bro. Come on, bro. That's like me seeing Saint Frank and just be like, man, I'm finna give it to Saint Frank.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Saint Frank go to call him my name in that weird way. I'm gonna give it to him today, bro. I ain't know none of that shit with brother Day. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that brother was really troubled, bro.
And then me coming out on the bad end of it.
What happened?
Because y'all was saying that he kind of came out on the bad end a little bit.
Oh no, for sure. What do you mean? A little bit. Come on, bro.
He kind of came out on the bad end of that shit because my brother was built up at that point.
I was about to say, bro, that's the brother that we just spoke about not too long ago.
Nah, we never spoke about him.
Oh, we never spoke about him?
Nah, we spoke about our homeboy. We talk about the nigga who around with the sunglasses, nigga. Talk about the nigga who got the sunglasses on. Nigga be rocking the Oakleys.
That's who I'm talking about, bro.
No, I was talking about the nigga who we was personally cool with. So no, him and J-Rock never bumped. If that's what you're thinking, this is another brother who was J-Rock was bumping every day. This brother name was like Trayvon or Trayshawn. It was a 6th grade brother that was never around again. But what I'm telling you is, nigga, that brother was troubled. One time I had my own situation going on with a couple niggas who stole from me. And me and my brother and Selburn was roughing their ass up. And he came in randomly, nigga, and stole off on one, bro. Beam! Roughed him up a little bit, kept walking. No need, no explanation. I was just like, bro, we toughen these niggas up, bro. The nigga stole something from me. He said, who, him? The hell yeah. Beam! And kept walking down the street, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, you're not lying, bro. And if anybody know this young man, bro, they'll be like, man, this brother is not lying, bro. I went to elementary school with him, and he was just like that in elementary.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, like I said, I've been showing the real criminals all day. This time they got this brother's face blurred out. But I watched this video 3 times already, and his face wasn't blurred out. Shout out to you, YouTube, for the new little blur out shit y'all got going on.
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you, sir? 12. Okay. I'm Judge Orfinger, and I'm going to conduct your detention hearing this morning.
Judge Orfinger.
This in Volusia County?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you heard about it?
Man, you know I heard about it. Man, I've been getting emotional every comment on that about that shit.
You been getting emotional?
Man, I seen the fuck ass bro try to talk about it. I see the bro like talking real angry about it. Man, fuck our justice system. Fuck our justice system.
Hold on, why you was saying that? What happened?
Bro, it's the brother who was like, he's like in charge of the he gotta be the sheriff, bro. He gotta be the top, bro. And he was just describing what happened, bro. He was getting emotional, bro. He was like, bro, we did everything we could not to shoot these fuckers, bro. Everything, bro. Everything, bro. And I blame the justice system, bro. And fuck, and they trying to defund police and shit. I'm like, bro, you can't tie us into that fuck shit, bro. You can't tie us into that fuck shit, bro. This is a whole different scenario, bro.
The Volusia County Sheriff says
got nothing to do with defund the police, nigga.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
I just knew somebody died before, like I finished the story. I heard 2 brothers got into a shootout with the police. I'm thinking that 2 black brothers got into a shootout with the police. 2 black brothers got bodied with the police. That's all I thought. I seen niggas being so hesitant. I was like, oh, these niggas ain't black. I don't need to see the unblurred. They're not black. And the way he was talking, bro, about the youth, it's like, bro, I never heard a situation like this, bro, with us, and they go to blaming the justice system, and they go to blaming the juvenile system, bro. And it was just really triggering, bro. It was just really triggering, bro.
Yeah, this is what Empress was saying earlier with the racism and stuff like that. So like
I just be wanting them to catch them. I just be wanting them to catch one and take one with them. Just take one of them bros who protect and serve with you, so that they can see, bro, how I feel when they be stupid, and when they use they fucking, instead of using their fucking hateful hearts, they use their brain, nigga, instead of using their heart. You try to use your heart with them kids, they could have bodied your ass. Should have bodied your ass, because that's not proper protocol. You don't deal with nobody shooting at you. You don't retreat, nigga. What kind of dumb shit is that? Telling me that niggas is hiding behind shit.
Yo, I told you, when I heard this story, me and Empress was just trying to figure out, yo, how much tactical training had these kids had? You telling me they just ducked off, moving behind shit, busting back down?
No,
like,
they not doing nothing, bro. They wilding out, bro.
They just
wilding out because they white, my nigga. They's wilding out, bro. They two white trouble kids, bro. One of the kids burned down a home, bro. Man, nigga, catch me burning some trees in my front yard, nigga. And nigga might snatch me up, beat me the fuck up, bro. They saying that these kids is burning down houses, bro. My dog still was on probation for some robbery shit, bro. Basic ass snatch and go. These motherfuckers is fucking burning down houses and getting put in baby ass detention centers so they can just walk out of that bitch and go grab somebody's guns.
Man, that's crazy. I don't want to say nothing bad, but earlier with the black teen, 14-year-old, I think they said she's doing 7 years. She the one that killed the Uber driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Uber Eats brother. So the chick that killed the Uber Eats brother, when he was hanging out the window and the door slammed him. She gonna do 7 years. Yeah, it was a video we showed on the cast.
That's trying to sell an Indian man car.
Yeah, Indian a Palestinian.
He was hanging out the window on what?
He was literally standing outside, like say somebody inside your car sitting down in your driver's seat, right?
Right.
He was standing on that little outside ledge that you would step on to get out your car, but the door was still open. So he's standing technically in the car, but outside the car on that little ledge.
Mm-hmm.
The door fucking was basically open because, he's standing on the ledge. So the chick, she's trying to swerve out and she drove into a pole and the pole closed on him. The pole closed the door on him.
Oh, they was bullshitting and arguing.
Mommy. I'm not bullshitting and arguing. I'm about to put it out right now because I want to show it to you. Yeah, but she pled guilty. She pled guilty, and she's supposed to be.
She fucked up at.
What?
Pleading guilty.
I think she took a plea to be exact, and that's how she got that 7 years. So I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what they scared her with, but yeah, she took a.
I said that shit on my first mixtape.
You would never take a plea.
Nigga, take that shit to trial.
Get
your due justice. It might take your ass a while.
Come on.
Take that shit to trial, man. That's a wild fucking sentence, bro.
That's a crazy bar.
For accidental manslaughter. These niggas be fucking drunk as hell, driving their shit directly into a nigga. Whole shit.
She is about to turn 14, so the maximum sentence that a judge can impose at a hearing in July in the murder of Uber Eats driver Muhammad Anwar is about 7 years. She has to be released when she turns 21. The horrifying murder caught on video. We learned as the 13-year-old pleaded guilty that her victim, a grandfather and Pakistani immigrant, had actually given the two girls a ride to Van Street. But when they got here,
oh
the
damn!
guards took the car, jamming it into gear while Anwar was hanging half in and half out.
Damn.
But
that shit was harsh.
So you know Anwar dead.
Anwar is fucking either a smush nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Scoop funny with his shit.
He is ruthless.
Either he Tony Smush nigga, Smush Parker. Nah, G shit, but what's the scenario though, bro? Like they try to carjack, bro.
They try to carjack, bro.
Oh,
Get that week off you, brother.
And he won't giving it up. He was like, bro, I took y'all over here. I gave y'all a free ride. Y'all, we got hit. I'm making that up because that'll be fucked up. Anwar try to use my story. Anwar can't use no story. No, I'm talking about Anwar defense. See, look, I knew everybody was gonna get real racist with me. Anwar defense can't use my story, but I was saying Anwar already told him, yo, bro, y'all not get. My Anwar probably got cams, right? Anwar good. That's fucked up that Anwar left because Anwar was part of the Palestinian army, right?
Pakistan?
Oh, he's from Pakistan. Man, Anwar, bro.
All I know is you can pack and stand.
Man, who playing this shit? I'm out, bro.
Shots fired. Everybody get hard cover.
This jaw-dropping scene starts with Florida deputies taking cover behind a tree.
It's either a shotgun or a long gun. Female has it in her hand. Juvenile male looks like he has something in his hand as well.
And it quickly escalated.
Put the gun down now! She's pointing the gun. Pointing the gun behind the trash can.
The stunning 90-minute sequence released as an edited 9-minute video by the Volusia County Sheriff's Department.
Where have we gone wrong that 12-year-old and 14-year-old think it's okay to take on law enforcement?
The deputies responding to a 911 call from a nearby group home which reported the kids had run away. Authorities say the kids then broke into a nearby home where they found hundreds of rounds of ammunition, a handgun, a shotgun, and according to the homeowner, an unassembled AK-47.
The weapon was
Yo, first of all, they said that bitch was unassembled and they assembled it.
Mm-hmm.
Them little kids out of their fucking mind, bro.
Put that bitch right together.
And bro, it's a
in the house. They in the house wilding out.
It's an ammo shortage.
And they just wasting shit.
Bro, if I would have showed up, if I was the homeowner and I would showed up while this was going on, I probably would have killed 2 little kids that day. I probably have walked in real small in the back on some James Bond shit and probably just rang 2 little kids' neck. Cause bro, like, do you like look at this David? It's like he about to smile, but like, let me see what he about to say.
They assembled it and fired it.
Sheriff Mike Chitwood says deputies spent 45 minutes trying to contact the children before the gunfire started.
They threw a phone and that thing in there.
Don't do this.
Police say the kids fired several times from a patio window, with the boy telling investigators the 14-year-old girl likened the shooting to the video game Grand Theft Auto. But when they challenged deputies outside, law enforcement says they were forced to fire, striking the girl around 7 times.
Get up on her. Get up on her. Gray, you get that rifle?
Before rushing to save her life. This video blurred by the department.
And she didn't die.
Everything you could to prevent either of these kids from getting injured.
I am so proud of what they did. They did everything humanly possible and above and beyond.
What's up with all that non-lethal shit we be talking
At
about?
one point, one of the deputies
What's up with all that shoot to kill shit we be talking about?
broken window, risking
We
his
be
life
lying
in
on
the
here,
process.
bro. We be coming on here lying sometimes, bro.
Now what you saying, man?
What's up with that shoot to kill shit? Them boys is never that off, nigga. To where they get a chance to try to save somebody.
They have 45 minutes, you know, usually it's just split seconds. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but
No, but she was outside and they was unloading. They missed a lot.
And but what's hold on? What you saying though? Like sometimes you see them shoot a black boy and they take him out.
I see them shoot anybody allegedly, and they're supposed to take them out when they start shooting.
Yeah, I feel like they only take them out in close range. I feel like them cops got badass aims, bro. I ain't gonna lie about cops, bro. I remember they was in a situation with my brother, and he took a lot of them out, and they had to send a gotta stop saying that. I don't know this guy from a can of paint, bro. It's a light-skinned brother named Micah Johnson, bro. They was in the back and forth with Micah Johnson, bro. And what happened was Micah was lighting their ass up. I didn't see him hitting out. They're not good shots, bro. They scary as hell. If you shooting at them, bro, that's the thing. We never seen nobody shooting back at them and them kill nobody. We seen somebody unarmed probably running and they shot him in the back of the head or some crazy shit. You know, like you just shoot. I was telling Empress that the other day is they purposefully miss because like they don't miss on purpose, but they can't shoot. The problem is when you think they could shoot and you start trying to duck their shit.
Yeah.
You fuck around,
you run into the bullet.
Yeah, you get hit in a weird spot. But yeah, they terrible, bro. Like we know they terrible because we have seen them.
Thing, though, we've seen from Volusia County. We've seen the high-speed chase with the white guy. He got to his front house, lit him up, killed him. These two little kids, and then there was another one where the kids were trying to run the cop over with the vehicle. So I don't know if New York niggas is moving to Volusia County or what's going on, but it's crazy out there, and it seems like all the suspects seem to be non-black. So black people don't seem to be waking up with violence in Volusia County.
Hey, nah, shout out. That's why I like Volusia. That's why I always have plans to play Volusia County highlights on the Cast Scoop. You feel me? Volusia County and the other dude, that white dude that be speaking. Like he top cop. That nigga right there, he be talking about a lot of shit. You be seeing them.
And I'm telling you, so like, yeah, that's what Brett said. Black lives only matter every 4 years, i.e. every election cycle. That's when Black Lives Matter because, fine, even if we had black and white people being reported on for being killed by cops, why don't they report on the white people? Is it because they're always armed? They always have something crazy going on? Because we don't ever see like, oh man, these white guys were killed.
Sad about it.
Oh, white people, white people get upset. If y'all watch the white people news like I be watching, white people upset.
About white people getting killed?
Yeah, no, they're mad about not getting no coverage.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Are they unarmed? Or are these people that are getting killed always a threat?
Well, what you mean? They just as much threat as anybody else is. They crazy. They out of it.
No, because black people, they be unarmed.
Oh, a lot of these white people be unarmed too, but they be crazy to like a lot of black people.
Okay.
Niggas be getting too worked up. But the thing is,
what's a percentage?
Percentage
I'm
of what?
skeptical on that fact.
How much white people got guns?
Like, not even guns, poles, knives, anything that is an obvious threat. Like, they could hurt me with this.
Oh, you just showed a subway fight. Don't want two white people fighting in the subway.
That's what I'm saying. But we're talking about how the amount of black people versus the amount of white people being killed by cops. And now I want to look at the amount in each of these groups and how many were armed and unarmed. And I'm asking, would the white people have more armed cases versus black people? And that's why they get more coverage? Or is it because it's a news election situation?
No, white people feel like they don't get on coverage because white people feel like they the most
because these white kids are getting coverage right now and they were doing a whole bunch of fuck shit. I don't think anybody should cover that because it's like,
what do you mean?
No one died first and foremost, so that might outrage some people. The way Scoop was just outraged, like, bro, I thought it was shoot to kill. Why did these kids, like, why are these kids still alive if it's that much of a threat, so on and so forth? And then there's the other side where it's like, nigga, these kids are children, like they're not supposed to get killed, so on and so forth. They don't know any better.
Who's saying that?
I mean, I think that would be the sentiment of white people that are outraged.
Nobody outraged. I don't know who outraged. White people, that's the thing though. I think y'all confused. White people don't want these people in their country, and they don't like people getting funding for fuck shit. White people are typically Republicans, if y'all telling me that. So they definitely don't want this Methodist niggas to be getting funding. That's what they outlawed. That's what they appalled by. Some fuck niggas getting funding and these kids not being vetted. White people, that's the thing. White people, they don't care. White kids, black kids, pink kids. If you're not vetted, they don't want you around them.
Right.
That's how I look at them. Like I said, whenever if they youth doing evil, they don't care. But the problem is when it's their youths or somebody youth doing evil in their area where their youths at, then they care. Like the bros ran to somebody's house. Niggas don't like that. You feel me? So I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out what side is possibly right now. Like, man, bro, I can't believe they shot those little kids.
Yeah, because nevertheless, even if they did do coverage on white people, are you going to get the same reaction in regard to protest or whatever the case is? And it's like, it seems to be, this is an assumption, it's not going to be, because it seems like white people are always going to be armed or in a weird predicament where it was like, bro, you were an obvious threat to the cop and he had to do what he had to do. Whereas with black people, it's like, oh, you were a threat and you were armed, and it's like, oh, no, it wasn't. It was a cell phone. Oh, fuck. It was a cell phone. Damn, killed another black person with just a cell phone. Whereas with white people, it's like, yeah, he had a gun. Yeah, he had a knife. Yes, he had a pole. Yes, he had something to harm me. It wasn't just a cell phone.
I don't know. I'm going to have to do a study on that, but I don't think so. Me personally, I wouldn't think so. Right.
And you're saying the only reason why there's no media coverage right now for white people getting killed by cops is because it doesn't kind of help any narrative showing white people being killed.
Like I said, I can play thousands of videos with white men complaining just as much as black people are complaining. Mm-hmm. And they're complaining a tad bit more. This is what they say. Like, based on white man's theory and actual people theory that's looking at it, mm-hmm. They'll either go teeter-tot between black man or white man having it the worst, right? White man to say they have the worst because they're white, and people innately say that they were slave owners and all these stuff. So they feel like they have it the worst. Black man feel like they have it worse because they say they're getting killed by the cops, and I don't know.
The privilege doesn't exist in regards to society.
Either way, at the top, everybody's looking at it as straight man are the worst enemy of the society.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
So I don't really know what it is. If it's because you ain't got no weapon, it's because you don't have. I don't know, bro. But I know for sure they complain over there. And the fact that we had Black Lives Matter, which still didn't represent black man. The fact that we was black man, black man behind it. If a woman rocking with it, we rocking with it. So we fighting somebody about Black Lives Matter. So I'm just thinking about all those different things. Like I said, I listened to a song earlier where the bro was talking about that shit and all that. That's crazy. That's crazy. White people really be upset. They really be feeling like we mistreating them. But like I said, in schools right now, if you're a white child, they have you walking up to black people apologizing for what your ancestors did, bro.
I remember even the year before that, I seen a Swedish campaign where they were trying to promote, like, it's okay to be white.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. White people been being sad lately, bro. Nobody like them, Scoop.
Well, I mean, that's the consequences of your ancestors, right? Or they don't get any consequences because they didn't do it.
See, the thing, I'm not knocking none of that, but they're looking at you the same way.
We get consequences because we went through slavery?
What your people, no. See, that's what I'm saying. That seems super slick to say.
No, I'm saying, okay, those consequences are going to be great, right? Because it has to be a polar opposite, because slavery wasn't as... I don't think it's sweet as being a slave master. So we're going to prosper and prevail, right?
Where does the word slaves come from?
Slav.
Okay. That's the first science. I don't want to go into the Slav population, but I don't know the demographics, I mean to say.
Wait, what's your point of asking? What is the...
I think there was more white slaves than black slaves in history.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's exactly why I asked you that, because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck is Slovenia is.
Well, I'm just trying to understand
Slovakia. Czechoslovakia.
Okay, I know some Slovakians.
If there's
they was black.
Nah, they were Slovakian.
What you saying, bro?
If there's a child that is the slave master's child and he exists in this near future, what do you think? Like, you're saying like he should just be scotch-free, like, or like whatever consequences of your ancestors?
I'm just telling you though, every time somebody does that, then somebody can look at it and be like, yo, your ancestor was the one that killed this person. Like, say somebody did that to my brother Kwame Brown, right? Like, but I got nothing to do with me.
But he's dealing with the consequences of what his dad did, right? Because now
someone can say it. Now you're saying it, but it's not fair. I don't give a fuck what he's dealing with.
It's not fair, but it's happening.
What do you mean?
Charlemagne just used it against him. He just put it out there. He was able to pick something out that his father did and put it on him.
All right, now cool. See, keep that concept. Keep that concept. How does it look to thinking people? It looks real stupid, right?
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying about black people. When are we gonna understand that people on the outside looking in is like, yo, bro, what? You want that random white person to apologize to you for what? The random ass white kid right there in your class, or you want to go around and apologize to everybody for being fucking white.
And you're saying you've heard that happen before? Or you just saying critical race theory in general?
No, it's happening in New York.
They're having white kids apologize to black kids?
It's happening in New York, and we watched enough. Shout out to Paul Elam. I always shout out Paul Elam, but I want to shout out Man of Goodnesses and the whole Janice Fiamingo and my other brother Tom Golden. But if y'all go watch that situation, they told you how it was going on in Australia. That's the first place I've ever heard about it.
Where boys were apologizing to girls.
That was the boys apologizing to girls.
Yes.
In New York City, they had white kids going around to black kids to apologize.
Okay. That is ludicrous.
But why would it be ludicrous? Because we think that white people were so bad and they did this and they did that and they did this, so we should be able to do anything to them.
No, it's ludicrous because now we're doing something that is like in our control. And it's like, bro, we don't need to do that. But like, it's not in our control for stupid people, non-thinking people to be like, bro, your ancestors enslaved my ancestors or whatever the case is. It's like, fine, that person is, emotional or whatever the case is. They're not a balanced and thinking person. Fine, we can do that. But nevertheless, that person, that mindset is going to always point out what your ancestors did. And you're going to have to kind of live with those consequences if they want to act on what your ancestors did and thinking that it's not fair. But a thinking human is like, bro, like, I'm going to judge you as your character comes. So if you do something personally to me, then judgment is ensued upon you. But if you have done nothing to me, I'm not going to pass judgment because of something that your quote unquote ancestors possibly did that you may not have anything to do with in regards to even being related to a slave master or someone who was a part of slavery. You may have been a slave yourself. So yes, as a thinking person, it makes absolutely no sense. But majority of us aren't thinking.
Yeah,
that's the point that I'm really trying to make, is that majority of the mindset is, bro, yo, people did this, bro. So now I'm finna walk down the street and sucker punch people, bro.
Instead of being on some Booker T. Washington shit.
Wait, what was Booker T. on?
He was a whatchamacallit. He was a black nationalist. Do for self. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that blaming. Do for self.
Do for self, but he was also known for integration like concepts. He wasn't do for self and develop your own nation. He was more so do for self within someone else's nation. So
shit, either way, do for self. Make lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah, I agree with that too. To a certain extent. Don't go dependent on no one that is in charge of the system. So yes, do for self. But if you are dependent or basing your foundation off of the white man's economy, I don't know how helpful that is. So do for self, and yes, start your own private banking system. Get your own land and your own real assets that appreciate over time versus depreciate, and kind of develop your own little ecosystem. Yes, I agree with that. But in regards to going to the United States of America as a corporation to get all your licenses and so on and so forth, I think there's ways around that. I don't think you have to kind of participate in this system that we call the United States of America.
That's the thing, 'cause I want to play two different videos. This is a white boy I'm telling you about. It had the Snowflake song. Man who allegedly scammed 79-year-old woman. So I'm gonna run this one right here first. Empress, can you hold on? I don't even know where the hell I'm at.
You ready?
Yeah, for the most part, you can put me on the screen.
Comment on that video and more is author, activist, and TV host Candace Owens. Candace? This is the only way I can get you on the show now because you were one of the smart people that got the hell out of like Washington or New York, and you're down in where? Tennessee?
I'm in Tennessee.
How do you like it there?
I absolutely love it. It's so nice to be off of the coast because you realize that actually sane people do exist. They're just not in LA or New York.
Yes. Do you miss the big cities?
Not at all. Not 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. How's your baby? It's what now? 7 years old?
No, he's just 4.5 months. He's doing so well. He's sleeping through the night, so I've got no complaints. And he's pretty cute. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you named him Greg, right? So that was nice.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. What did you make of this video when you first saw it?
Okay, first off, I was jealous because this girl is so much cuter than me. She's on the internet and she's going viral. I was just like, she's stepping on my turf and she's absolutely adorable. And I instantly got in touch and I said, how do I book her for my show? Because she's a star.
Yeah.
And then, obviously what they're talking about is so important beyond her being cute. It's just a subject matter. And it's sad that something so simple is so impactful because it should be like 1 + 1 = 2, right? Like kids don't see color. We used to all know that. And it's sad that is so impactful, but it's so powerful to hear her say that, to know that there are still parents that are raising their children correctly, to know that there's still, a adorable minority girl, a Black girl who's saying that this is the stuff that matters. And we have so many adults that are trying to pervert that, to make you believe that children should see race.
So I kind of stopped it right there. School, was you able to hear that?
Teaching
that you want to be, right? Don't daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're Black or white.
Let's see if Scoop's still in here. The brother Scoop might still be in here. He might just be doing weird stuff. Scoop, man, chime in, bro. We're trying to see where you at. I kind of want to get your thoughts on this video, man. Kind of want to get your thoughts on the video, bro. Trying to figure out what type of time you on, if you like this type of shit. Because I'm hearing everybody talk, so I'm starting to figure out that I got a little different mindset than everybody. So now I'm trying to get down to it to see what type of things made the little hairs on y'all back stand up. There used to be an old little term we used to use back in the days.
It's like, wait, so are they saying that because like, I don't know what this is. Is this like social in state now? No social affairs. Because like, bro, eventually you're going to figure out color exists. Because one side obviously isn't playing fair and they're teaching their children, bro, these niggas right here, you stay far away from them, okay? So are we saying ignore that until they figure it out on their own now? Same thing with the whole sex ed. Ignore it until they figure it out on their own.
They say studies actually showed that with the introduction of sex ed in schools, it was a rise in STDs and stuff like that. So actually, yes.
Let's just wait.
Let's just keep it the fuck out of here because we got nothing to do with nothing. So that's kind of what they seen based on sex education. They said before sex education was in schools, niggas was, I don't know, maybe
they were just unaware of what that even was about.
Yes, it was no
but
interest.
Now it's like, oh wait, school's talking about it? It's not that bad. It's not that evil. If they're talking about it, whereas us growing up, it was just like they put the fear in us, like sex. Like, no, that's like the evilest thing you can do as a child. Like, don't even utter those words.
So much so that no adults talk about it around child. So they're like, I ain't worried about that. But when you start getting taught about it, it's like, okay, so it's a safe way to do it. Let's do it like this then.
Yep, it's definitely that safety belt shit that they put on. It's like, no, there is no safety belt with teaching them. It just makes it more inviting for them to want to experience it sooner, which is not the best idea at all.
Yeah, like I said, you just got to find a common ground. Like those conversations are better to have.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's a dad and a mom. Oh, that would be good. Because that's who's supposed to be teaching this stuff. But guess what? You guys decided to snatch the dad out of the Black community. And now we have a lot of people walking around in a confused state. And now you guys are like, well, they don't have any social development. Huh, you think? And it's like, but it's definitely, I agree with that. It's definitely not your place to start letting people know, like, hey, this color exists, and there's beef between these two colors. Because then that kind of spoils their reality, and it's like, bro, like they could be the change that we want to see, but because we're introducing CRT, like now it's a matter of, nigga, this exists and we're gonna keep it going.
I'm telling you, even worse than that, it's telling you that you're less than. It's also telling you that somebody's greater than you. I'll tell you, right, like the way we grew up, I don't know, but maybe there's Black people around me where that was sneaky and they was real quiet. They were like, man, I don't know what he talking about, man. I let him while you. Me, bro, I don't know what school I went to, bro, but I've never had that thought. Maybe because I played sports, I was better than y'all. I was in school, nigga. I was better than y'all. I don't know where y'all was at, bro. Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all had to be doing y'all thing at y'all while you was in school, bro. But I didn't. Thomas Sowell speaks on how a lot of people go to like Princeton and Cornell, and it's different. Stanford, you just go to a little different university, and
Tennessee.
You go to different universities at time. Well, not really, because those aren't superly out of your John, but it was like more so Ivy League type schools. Yeah, those type schools. Like you go to those schools and you're a good student, but over there it seems like you're not.
Of the best.
Maybe you are, maybe you're not, but over there for sure you're not. In this school, nigga, we're seeing you get your ass outran by white people, and we don't know. Maybe it could be different factors. You don't feel comfortable here. You don't. You don't really identify with how the way the teachers teach.
No, it's like, bro, I know I'm not the best here, but I know if I learn from here and go there, I'll be the best.
What that mean?
Because I have more funding, I have more resources, I have more networking opportunities.
That sounds like critical race theory right there.
Is that not facts?
No, that's your facts. That's critical race theory.
Okay, so you're saying that HBCUs are more funded and have more resources than PWIs?
I don't really even know what's the purpose of that, because what you're telling me is actually relevant to the conversation, but can you explain to the viewers what's the purpose of you telling me about funding?
Funding in regards to, you're saying that in a college setting, that when you go to a PWI, you're usually not the top of your class. But if you're at a HBCU, you'd probably be the man, right?
Yeah, but did you listen to me or did you start talking real fast? The initial thing I said is when you're at a PWI, it's two different factors. Either it could be because you don't identify with the way the teacher is teaching, and then you went completely somewhere opposite. So that's the last thing I said. Maybe you don't identify with the way the teacher is teaching, so you don't perform the best in these classes. You went to tell me that, yeah, but you leave from this school, you go better at this school. You don't go better. You don't be better at no fucking other school, nigga. If there's somebody smarter than you, there's somebody smarter than you. You're not smarter at one school or another school, nigga. If you play basketball, you're not better at one school or another school. There might be a system that fits your way of learning better. So maybe you may like learning better with white people because they explain everything to you. Maybe you may like learning with black people because it's a little bit more advanced. I don't fucking know how you like to learn, but I'm just wondering, like, why did we take it to funding and saying this got more funding than this? Yeah, I think so.
Because with funding comes more courses, a variety of courses, and so on and so forth. Whereas if you don't have enough funding, you possibly don't have books. The courses are limited to the prereqs or whatever the case is.
And what's the benefit of that?
What's the benefit of having more courses and stuff?
Funding, yeah. Like, what does that benefit me with?
Well, you get, I guess, more exposure and opportunities to learn a variety of things that kind of helps you put things together. Because I'm just thinking, when I went to a school that was less funded, I was top of my class, and it was more so a review situation.
Were you number one at the school?
I was number two.
So there was still somebody smarter than you.
Yes.
So there's still not a theory that you can outperform whoever you're better than at school. And what was you at the other school?
The other school, I was probably in the 85th percentile.
And that wasn't because you transferred to that school in your second half of your schooling.
The courses were a lot more challenging. I would have to say that.
Yeah, see, I can't really explain stuff for women, but as a man, like I always explain to everybody, for sure, just as the world is all mental. So I couldn't imagine no situation being harder. What I can, because like I said, the ACT, you got to pass it. It ain't a special school, give you a special ACT. It's nothing special about anything. So I don't know. I honestly can't tell y'all, right? But I'm telling you that it seems to be that people score better on tests at schools that they're more comfortable at. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, based on what the studies are saying, like, so I don't know if PWIs is better. I promise I don't, but I'm just telling you, it's not more successful black people at PWIs than there are HBCUs. That's all I'm saying. I'm not really here to judge it. I don't really know, bro. I don't. Bro, there's not, first of all, there's less successful people that graduated school than that there's more successful niggas that didn't graduate than that graduated. So I don't really believe in college to even tell y'all number one rule about me. I don't believe in shit about it. But number two, it's all about networking. So when I say that, I say you stay the fuck around your people and your network is better. I don't say that you pass more grades and you smart over here and you dumb over here and they give you easier tests. No, that's not my theory on it. That's not my fucking theory. Because I went to a HBCU and all of our teachers from HBCU, that's what I'm saying. I don't think y'all do the studies because we really don't give a fuck. But what happens at HBCU is these teachers actually have practicums, meaning that they actually done things. At PWIs, it's the top professors that do things. At HBCUs, it's every professor that has something that they did, something that they wrote, some law that they put into. I'm trying to tell you, you got to go to these schools, bro, because then you appreciate black people more. And that's what I got to play the Thomas so well, because I think people might think I'm talking on my ass cheeks, and I really don't think y'all get what I'm saying, because like I said, we turned this into funding, right? And it's just like,
well, would you
TV
say
stations got more funding than YouTubers, but I don't think they got more views than YouTubers. And for sure, I know 100% fact they don't have more information. So I don't know what funding is for, me personally. So go ahead.
Okay, with college, yes, I think it's so many factors and derivatives that it's like you can't really pinpoint like whether you're going to be more successful at a PWI versus the HBCU. But when I look at a predominantly white high school versus a predominantly black high school, in regards to what is actually the focus, black schools, it seems like the disciplinary actions are the focus. It's trying to get students to be quiet. It's trying to get students to focus. It's trying to get students to come to school. Like with the white kids, it's like there is no trying to get them to come to school. There is no disciplinary actions in reality. It's very few. And that's what I'm saying. Like the focus is shifted from actually learning now versus disciplining.
Just think, I don't know, because it got to be people that agree with that, right? It got to be theories. But I went to white school and I played with white people. I don't believe shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, I have never been in a room with a white person that I thought was like, yo, this person right here is insane. I don't know. Maybe they small talk black people like they always fucking do. But I'm telling you, I went to their school and I don't like using my sign as what I am, but I'm telling you, I think a fucking lot, bro. Those small talk shits, maybe it worked for y'all. Maybe y'all say, yo, they're more listening over the school. Bro, they had gator fights and they had MMA. That's not your shit, black people. Stop letting them. MMA is a dog fight. Boxing is a gentleman's sport. Meaning that we fight, bam, 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 bam. You fall on the ground, we let you get up, we done. We don't try to maul you on the ground, rip your eyes out, choke your head off. I'm not really here to say what school is better than what. I'm just telling you, maybe women experiences has to be better, different than man experiences. Because I don't go to school for other people. Like other people don't affect my learning. What affects my learning is if I don't connect with the teachers. That's the only thing that affects my learning, nigga. So if I'm able to go to class, able to get help from the teacher, able to, I don't know, maybe y'all think this. I don't know. That's another thing I'm trying to figure out. Do y'all think that people that work at HBCUs, are stupid or something? Like they stupider than people that work at PW? I don't know. Like maybe this is the thought, but I'm just thinking that these are both just humans.
Obviously not the thought.
So what's because I'm just trying to figure out.
Funding is the thought. That's it.
And what does that mean?
The funds to pretty much help a school develop itself and, enrich itself are not being either properly allocated or they're not even being sent. Like with the school that I went to, no, we didn't get any government funding, but we had a lot of alumnus and people that felt like this was something to invest in, and we got a lot of endowments from a lot of the people within the local area, which was West Palm, which has a high gross income per capita. So we were funded pretty well.
And I'm saying, like, what did everybody else miss out on? Because maybe I don't understand what funding well mean instead of funding bad. Like,
Well,
what didn't
in
people
regards
have?
to network, like we were getting people that were on the Forbes list.
I don't even know what that means, right? So, like, all right, the reason why I'm saying that, let me throw this out there. At HBCU, when I went there, right? Just to tell you about connects, we had a basketball player that personally knew Meek Mill and brought Meek Mill, Wale, Rick Ross, and 4 other artists, because he knew him personally and we got a chance to meet him. I'm telling you about Black Schools is a little different. Matter of fact, Black Schools is the first time that all the information that I put you motherfuckers on is because I learned this from Black School. What happened was we was in school, and with basketball, which is with anything, but for sure with basketball, your coaches bring people in. So I don't know about the Forbes. I don't give a fuck about that. And matter of fact, let me not say I don't give a fuck about it. That's not where my mind lies.
Yeah, it's
right?
not even about the Forbes. They're part of Fortune 500 companies.
So we had maybe they're not even part of that. The people that I'm telling you about, right? But we had the people that influenced the influencers. That's where my mind lies, right? I'm always the motherfucker that's like, yo, there's somebody behind that nigga because I know he don't know anything, and I care about the person behind them. And maybe y'all don't, and maybe y'all say, yo, we have more people than y'all. I don't know, right? Eric Thomas was able to visit the school in 2012. I always tell y'all about the brother that woke me up was Ray Lewis's preacher. I can't think of his name right now, but he gave me the Spill You See Lose Your Deed shirt. Shout out to Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis also did something. Shout out to the brother Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar came that exact next year, 2013. And that's what I was saying, even about the coach that we had. That was his whole objective, to bring these type of people in. So maybe we was never going to really get no Fortune 500 type niggas or Forbes ass niggas. But when you look in the future and you say, yo, y'all had that branch out school when in 2012? I don't know. I think it hit kind of different. That's all I'm saying. Because I remember when he wasn't popping, y'all didn't give a fuck about him. I remember coming back home and telling my homeboys about this. So the reason why I'm so far ahead is what I was able to witness in the HBCUs. I'm telling you, maybe I didn't get the money tips. Maybe nobody like, yo, T, you need to get $1 billion. It wasn't really nobody like that, right? But somebody told me, spill your tea, lose your deed. What the fuck is that about?
Message.
What is that about? Like I said, the brother Eric Thomas came through that year. So I told y'all about, like I said, it's just experience. Matter of fact, just to double down on it. We took private jets 4 times. I don't know no other colleges that do that. Four different occasions. Niggas just jumping on PJs.
We were just on sprinters, guys, and shuttles.
We snowed. We got
minivans.
We was about to get snowed in. We played against one of these schools, right? We about to get snowed in. They took us to the airport. Blow. We all sitting in a small little shack type shit. In the back of some shit, nigga. Plane come pick us up, nigga. Just walk on that bitch, your backpack, everything. No check, no nothing. So I don't know what's better than what, bro. I'm just telling you. I just think people run around with narratives, bro.
Oh, so y'all spending all your money on PJs?
I don't even know what that means.
It's a joke. But yeah, I don't know, bro. We got a lot of donations from random people in the area and who graduated from there, and we was in minivans, sprinters, and buses. No PJs, bro. But the basketball boys on the PJ. Oh yeah, that's the thing. You a basketball boy. Basketball boys get different privileges.
Know what you mean?
I don't know, the coaches or whatever the case is, but the coach is able to get them a PJ. Our coach, what? We don't have no PJ privileges.
Wow, that's flies out. See, I didn't see it.
And that was only because I'm pretty sure it was like a national championship situation.
Oh, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, it wasn't just because we're needing an airplane to get us there immediately.
Yeah, we flew every day.
Big money.
No, with Division One, there's no big money. It's Division One basketball. It's just what it is. That's why I would tell you, there's no separation. The only separation is the size. So nigga tell me about funding. I don't know what that means. I promise, bro. Go pay attention to basketball. Pay attention to Damian Lillard. Pay attention to Kobe Bryant. Pay attention to any of these people, and pay attention to the school that they was gonna go to or school that they went to. It'll fuck y'all up because y'all get tricked. And it's no problem. I want y'all to get tricked. But I just want y'all need to stop tricking the mainstream people, which is why Kwame Brown is super important right now, right? Because he's telling y'all, yo, let's stop lying to them. There's no critical race theory. There's no white people trying to keep you down. You gotta go. No, you don't. You don't. You really don't. You don't even have to go to college. You don't have to do shit. Because everybody that went to college ain't making more than Kwame Brown made within them little bullshit ass years playing bullshit ass basketball. I'm just trying to show y'all, bro. It's a vehicle, bro. And if y'all stop hating on things and stop saying, yo, I went to this school. I don't give a fuck what school you went to. That's a pussy-ass white man school. And, hey, even let's start flyer. Harvard was started for slaves. I don't know if y'all know this shit, or y'all be telling me science.
Well, after they can start reading. Or before.
So they could teach you their shit. That's why every time y'all tell me about PWIs, I'm like, yeah, they're teaching y'all that shit. Even HBCUs though, like I'm not. Let me tell y'all, bro, I'm not shouting schools out. I'm just telling you, it's funny as hell when I hear people say PWIs are better than HBCUs. These are schools, bro, started by white people. Bro.
Like, but what is better? Is it more funding or is it better?
I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying.
So people are saying PWIs are better in what sense?
I don't know. It's no better in no sense. But I'm just trying to figure out what possible sense. I don't really know. So there's really no point in asking me. It's just only.
No, it's just with the whole critical race theory and just thinking about the society that we live in, it would make more sense that a PWI, which is predominantly white, would have more funding than a predominantly black, which is known as a HBCU.
But PWIs got more funding than other PWIs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they have way more funding than HBCUs for sure.
It's HBCUs that got more funding than some PWIs.
Okay, so you're saying that
that's irrelevant, bro. It has something to do with alumni, bro.
So nothing is more funded. Everybody just varies in size, and the alumni, I guess, who are willing to donate.
Hey, and the main thing is, which I keep on talking about funding, which means nothing to me. Do you know what fund college is? Shout out to alumni, basketball players and football players. College athletes fund colleges, bro. It's fucked up. Go do the math and see how much they bring in. I always tell people, because I played at a smaller D1, they had things called money game, where you go play a bigger Division I school, and the point is that they're supposed to beat you, but you know a lot of time you end up beating them. That's why they don't schedule tough teams. So you will see them nigga, and they won't play because like I'm saying, there's other small good D1s that will beat the fuck out of them. Like that one year that Duke got real brave, or whoever got super brave and was putting New Jersey Tech on their list, and New Jersey Tech beat 3 brothers that year. Kentucky, pretty sure Duke, and another one of them brothers. And we beat them my year, and we was terrible. My brother Josh went crazy in this game. So basketball isn't what y'all think. There's a lot of politics and a lot of made up shit. The only thing that changes, bro, is the big man. And I don't know, maybe because they have more funding, they can go out of state and they can get somebody tall or go like find somebody real big. That's the only thing that's different. The only thing that's different. So funding is actually pointless. The only thing that's different, nigga, is the big man and they can't really play basketball. If y'all ever watched the movie Rebound with my brother Martin Lawrence, they had a big dude and they told him to stay there and just scream. That's what the big people be about, bro. They paper big man, bro. But they tall as hell and they big. Like they Division I players. They big. They got them on eating diets and different diets. So you scared and you lose. But that's all I'm trying to do. I don't really want to go in on nothing because I don't know nothing, bro. I'm just a lonely brother, bro, that just do a little studying, bro. But based on what I've been studying and what I've been hearing, right, I wouldn't suggest nobody go to a school that's predominantly white because it had nothing to do with you.
If you will like the work of Dr. Thomas Sowell to reach...
Oh, my God. What is this boy talking about with work?
How does welfare cause a black father to desert his family?
Well, part of it is desertion, but part of it is that the family never existed in the first place. When you're talking about teenage girls who get pregnant and never had a man in the house Well, not living, you say. There's not even a question of desertion.
Well, but when the figures rise as dramatically as they have done by 15 percentage points, what is it that's happening now that wasn't happening then? Just plain more sex, more teenage sex?
Yes, that's happening, I think, in the society at large, part of the general degeneration of standards in American society.
Well, would a corollary of your proposition that the more we engage in affirmative action, the less we succeed, be that the more we teach sex education, the less we learn?
Oh, absolutely. That what is amazing to me is how many propositions there are that are sacred without a speck of evidence and in utter defiance of all evidence. That sex education was promoted on the grounds that this will reduce illegitimacy, teenage pregnancy, which I think is more important than the legal status of the children, and it would also reduce venereal disease. And of course, it was instituted, and teenage pregnancy and venereal disease have shot up through the roof. I have seen practically no one say, let us reconsider this. We have become wedded to certain non-empirical propositions that no matter what happens, these doctrines are so, and they're not to be questioned.
So that if we don't succeed with affirmative action, we need more affirmative action.
I was told that this very morning. I pointed. It reminded me of the alcoholic who wakes up with a hangover and figures he has to have a drink to get over this. Yes, there's a tremendous range of these things, not only in the racial area, but throughout the whole social thinking today.
I think people read your book incorrectly who come to the following conclusion, but let me, in any event, state the conclusions they come to. Namely, that you oppose efforts, political efforts, equal opportunity, which in fact you do not, correct?
Yes.
What you oppose, as I understand it, and as your book very plainly states, is any preferential treatment that disguises objective standards. Is that correct?
Yes, and particularly since the net effect of the preferential treatment, which is preferential in intention more so than in results, is that those blacks who are particularly disadvantaged have fallen further behind under these policies. That such policies have typically benefited those blacks who are well off, who became better off. And this is true also in other countries. In India, there's a program in Bombay, and someone who wrote about this commented that this program is for the benefit of the clerks, not the coolies. But that's been true in general, and that's what's true in the United States. That it's not the coolies that benefit; it's the clerks that benefit.
The coolies
then aspire to higher occupations. For example,
the coolies don't benefit
blacks who have relatively less work experience, lower levels of education. Black female-headed families. All these groups have fallen further behind during a decade or more of affirmative action. Black female-headed families have had an absolute decline in real income over this span and have fallen further behind white female-headed families. At the same time, black couples who are both college educated earn higher incomes than white couples who are both college educated. So that
and like I said, a lot of these things is where critical race theory has some where it's like, hold on, so you telling me that something going on, but every time I tell you about black married couple, y'all seem to be making more than them. Where is it really? Like, what are they doing to y'all?
This whole program makes it provides incentives to hire blacks who are safe. Therefore, white couples who are both college and further behind white female-headed families. At the same time,
black woman, single household woman leading their family, black woman make less than white woman single leading their family. Black educated couples make more than white educated couples. I'm just saying, with critical race theory, is basically telling you that they are over you with everything and this and that and that and that. They control all this and they doing this, but they're not really doing that much. Because just in that simple theory, you're making more than them.
Right.
Then even if you go deeper, you're like, yo, they're not even the richest person in America.
Yeah, because now you're just like, well, what about that person? If the white man is holding all black people down, what about these black people? Oh, we're the coons.
That's what you're gonna have to say.
Yeah, they're gonna always have some type of excuse.
And that's fucked up, bro. Y'all don't want us to get no bad.
Black couples who are both college educated earn higher incomes than white couples who are both college educated.
Cool.
So that this whole program makes
Are
it
we muted?
provides incentives to hire blacks who are safe. Therefore, one will make some effort toward one's quota, but one will not take in people who might not progress enough for their promotions and discharge patterns to satisfy the government. So you make it risky to hire average blacks and more desirable to hire blacks who have not privileges, but advantages.
Well, now, do you ascribe to the programs of the past 10 years that polarization? Because if so, how does that account for the apparent correlation between those families, those black families that do not do well, and the vastly increased number of one-parent black families?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well,
you asked that question.
During the past 10 years, we've had affirmative action.
Mm-hmm.
We have also had
single people.
We've also had a rise of between 21 to 37% of families, black families, that have a single parent.
Yes.
I.e., there's been a desertion by the male, by the father.
Yes.
Now, is that a part of the welfare program, or is that entirely coincidental? And to what extent is that the socially causative factor of the phenomenon you're describing?
It's an incentive for the low class black people.
If I limit my description just to families that are female-headed, and I compare blacks and whites, then within that comparison, I see that the blacks are falling further and further behind.
Oh, well, if there is successful black people that, figure it out, what about the successful black families that figure it out? That's what he's trying to do right now. So, all right, well, you're looking at the positive over here with, white people not holding black people down because we have successful black people.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with, welfare isn't holding black men back. It's we have successful black families and welfare situation.
And that's what he was going to tell him right here when he explained this. Hey, just listen to this.
If I limit my description just
because you touch right on it, because he's saying first of all, I didn't do that, but if I limit my description just to single black moms,
families that are female-headed, and I compare.
I wasn't talking about only female-headed family. That's another thing he was saying. Like, he was like, bro, you talking about female desertion, and what are you really trying to get to? Like, you're trying to say the welfare state are making us poor, but I can show you other side of household that's male-headed, that's doing better. But they still got the female there, or they may quote unquote be a single dad in your community, but they're doing better. Like, so he's saying, like, well, if you want to use your description, then let's handle that. So
blacks and whites. Then within that comparison, I see that the blacks are falling further and further behind. Yet if I pick up
in the comparison of female-headed, so now he's saying, but if I do this is what happens.
Almost any measure of more advantaged families, I find the blacks not only catching up, but in some cases overtaking and passing the whites.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a number of ways you can look at it, and you get the same result. And what that suggests to me is that those blacks who have the skills, the experience, the education, and so on, are finding things much, much easier than ever before. Whereas those where there's a risk involved in hiring them, the people aren't going to take that risk. I've seen her explain to me very explicitly in the case of women, and I suspected they wanted me to draw the same conclusion with respect to blacks. Universities have said, people at universities have said to me, we will not hire a woman who for assistant professor unless we're sure she's going to make an associate professor, because the cost of legal processes in case she doesn't is so high. I remember telling this to a woman who was a full professor to see what response I would get.
A black woman?
Black woman. Mm-hmm. And her response was, yes, that's the way I hire, because I also have no time to waste at the EOC and in the courtroom.
So therefore, they don't get the same running chance.
That's
white
right.
students. White
if you're going to hire someone mediocre, the employers are safer hiring mediocre whites who can be thrown out if they don't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching this video to the end.
See, and that's what I was trying to explain to Empress. The thing is, over there, they're not complaining about bullshit, or if they
affirmative action.
I don't know. For some reason, we don't hear it. I don't know, bro. It's fucked up for y'all, bro. No, I don't. Y'all, this is like Empress said, it's cause and effect. Y'all did was terrible, bro. Y'all gotta at least get some repercussions. But anyways, bro, at any rate.
What are you saying? You think they're shilling, or
what you mean? Who?
Like, why don't we hear their complaints?
Because I don't really know. I'm really trying to figure it out.
We're not keeping up with them.
But that's another thing. And look, remember the other day I was showing you how the white people was protesting the MLB leaving Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
but they were so low with it. Got a little billboard up, paid a bunch of money for billboard, but they're not screaming.
Right.
So
they're not terrorizing, to be specific.
So when a white man looked to hire a white man or a white woman to fire a white man or white woman, what can she say? Racism? What can she say to me? She just sucks. I don't want to hear. I don't want him here. Get him out of here.
If I pick a black or a gay, now it's because you're black. It's because you're LGBTQ. So on and so forth. But just to add to the previous conversation we were having with the PWIs,
no, we're not
I'm
done.
having a cognitive dissonance right now.
We're not done with it.
Because it doesn't make any sense to me. So, Ross, with your HBCU experience, I want to say that you seem to be shilling. And now I want to ask a question. Your actual experience at HBCU, it would correlate with the same thing of the chances are higher of me getting killed by a brother that looks just like me, right? Okay, so with that being said, how were the coaches to you as a black person?
The coaches was amazing. Remember, I always tell you.
All of them?
That's the thing. I don't know all of nobody that's amazing, right?
Okay, what about the head coach? He's the most important one.
All right, well, I could just tell you about the head coach at every other school. I was about to go to. I had office.
No. HBCU. How was that? How would you rate that experience?
That's the thing. I have never really gotten along with head coaches initially because head coaches, they have a system that they want to operate in, right? Basketball has politics. That's why I was like, when I looked at Jack Crowder, I was like, nigga, you made it in the NBA with dreads. Like when I was in college, they had like a top dread head. Like it's like they had a report, like an actual ESPN report of top dread heads in Division I basketball right now. Because it wasn't really a lot of us in the shit.
Right.
So he already had his politics. But if you want to talk about the coaches in general, then the coaches was good. That's the coach I always tell you about because I'm always telling the people about the people that was able to see E.T., the Ray Lewis brother. These are all the people that he brought because this type of brother he is. He's like a church type of. So he's a Southern brother. So he's bringing these type of energy around us. Like he's not bringing a bunch of money people and stuff like that. But that's what he brought, bro.
All right. So you're saying your experience for the most part was better than average.
The Penn State coaches was raping everybody.
Oh boy. I
got recruited by Penn State.
Okay, yes, that's a PWI. But now at either at Auburn, they was doing this. I know for sure at Auburn a couple years back they was doing it. They was throwing games. It's that much money going on that they throwing games. Hey, man, you on that team, bro, your player and your teammate throwing the game, bro. You seen niggas airballing shots and just losing the ball. And you're like, bro, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know, bro. That didn't ever happen at my school, at the regular little black school, bro. It was just bad coaching. Well, yeah,
bro.
I just want to say this. If you are a student that is getting some type of scholarship or aid to go play at a PWI or go learn at a PWI, would you not say go? Just because you think it's better to go to HBCU for like social development and just overall as a human being? Or would you say go because that is, what chose you? That's the resource that has been availed to you. Use it.
Hey,
because you were recruited on a full ride scholarship to that HBCU.
Yeah.
It makes all the sense.
But I have full rides to all these other colleges I told you about. Like I didn't have no rides that wasn't full.
Correct,
rides.
but there was other factors like the position you wanted to play and other stuff like that, right?
But you just threw it out there that I had a full ride, so it made it seem like this is a full ride that I had. So that's
why because I just don't want kids to get confused or get caught in the narrative of, bro, I gotta go black, I gotta go HBCU.
Nah.
And no HBCU is looking at you.
That's impossible.
That HBCU is not looking at you?
Yeah, that's impossible, bro. Right? Why is a big D1 looking at you, but HBCU not looking at you?
Oh no, I'm saying for my specific case.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't a D1 that was looking at me.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I never said. Look, if I knew what I knew, I would have just went to a big D1, got me a degree from one of those big schools that you can show you this is school, and I would rock with it. But also knowing what I know, I would also go to a HBCU just like I did before, because my whole shit was, bro, basketball, sports is sports, bro. A nigga that runs a 4 flat at Division 3 is going to the fucking Olympics. Yeah, it's like you can't stop it. But the only thing that happens is coaches and the support.
Yeah.
So the support levels. The support levels. It's just like with stocks. You might hit a support, and it's and some shit you might have. Boop, you might bounce back
Bro,
up.
some niggas getting houses paid for. Some niggas getting mom food. Like it's levels of support.
Oh no, that happened anyway.
Yeah, and that in itself relieves stress from the athlete to be able to kind of.
But I'm saying that happens anywhere.
In regards to paying for stuff?
That happens any and everywhere. College sports bring so much money in. That happens any and everywhere. Division 1 basketball is what I'm talking about.
Right.
Any and everywhere. You're gonna have boosters any and everywhere at Division 1 sports. Because everybody in a Division 1 sports
is betting on you going.
That's what it is, nigga.
So they can invest in you.
Yeah, so Division 1 sports is a tad bit different because you can go to a HBCU or PWI. You're gonna have people looking for you, bro. Like the way the way University of Miami had it jumping, had shit like FAMU jumping, had players go from FAMU. My teammate, his brother played in the NFL a couple years. I'm not sure if he's still in there, but he went to FAM. I know a couple NFL players that went to FAM. I know a couple NFL players that went to what it is. A few of these smaller Division 1s, you may say HBCUs, bro. Kyle Quinn, basketball player. Like I said, there's tons of basketball players. It's a common thing, bro. It's common. No, you perfect. It's common as hell. But
we ought not to be doing
the
this.
PWI, John.
There are various laws and policies that benefit one group at the expense of another. But I think affirmative action has the distinction of being one that it harms everybody, though in different ways. And what makes them tremendously dangerous is that facts that contradict what they believe are simply ignored, or they standards they don't meet, even though they may meet the standards of 80 or 90% of the colleges in America.
At the University of California at Berkeley, for example, where the entering freshman class has been described as, quote, wonderfully diverse, because the, quote, class closely reflects the actual ethnic distribution of California high school students. These are your words. More than 70% of black students fail to graduate.
Yes.
Why?
Because they're mismatched with Berkeley. That is, these students, the average black student at Berkeley is above the national average on test scores. It's just that the average white student is further above the national average, and the average Asian student further above than the white students. I'm first aware of this when.
So now we're talking about averages, and we're saying that if you're trying to make this thing
valedictorian situation.
Yeah, you can't be just trying to just compare people to other people.
With college is another thing. If you don't have any type of scholarship coming in, like you have to go based off test scores and GPAs, and that's where you really start to see that it's a competition. And you have to have like proof of work. So that's the main thing.
So it's nothing about saying we don't belong there and they keeping us out.
It's just you're making it hard on yourself. Work smarter, not harder.
That's what I'm saying. The degree is the degree. Hey, look, now everybody, even those little rich people, they finding out that it means nothing. I'm telling you, look, they have been doing this for years. That's why that's why every time you went to PWI, it's a little funny to me because.
Yeah, okay, so now that we've made that clear, bro, go wherever your resource is. But if you are in here to get an education, bro, at the most convenient and efficient way possible, bro, HBCU, bro, let's go. Get those minority scholarships. Get those different things, bro. I have a girl that went to FAMU, full ride, and she didn't play no sports. She did a thing in the educational world, was able to get scholarship based on the Magna program. She was in high school. She graduated, zero debt, and she's now doing her thing in the corporate space. So, Yeah, bro. The HBCUs are definitely the route, bro. If you're trying to just find an efficient and convenient way to do it.
Hey, and the thing is, everything is a route as long as you understand it's a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
My main thing is with you big athletes. My main thing is with you big athletes.
That are getting recruited and saying no.
Take y'all ass over there, bro, and y'all will see within a year or two everything will change. They're following athletes around. They don't give a fuck about the school. I tell everybody the same thing with Vlad TV. We don't watch that Jewish brother, fake Jewish boy, but everybody continuously go over there because they think we watch it. So the more people that go over there, it's the more people think that we watch it, and the more people that gotta watch it. Like, yo, my dog over there. That's just all it is, bro. It's the same thing with a stock, nigga. You got a stop loss,
Put some
nigga.
respect on your name.
That's the main thing.
HBCUs, bro. If you can go that route, bro, go.
Don't force yourself to do anything because look, you can go to Ivy League and dribble up on a degree, a 3, because you could be so good at sports that you could really be at Harvard. And that's what I'm saying. The thing is, you're not gonna finish that good, and a lot of y'all drop out because y'all went there to be smart. So that's another thing that y'all got to keep in the context too that he's speaking on. He's speaking on you pretending to be smart and knowing that you're not that wise. That's what he's talking about. Because even with athletes, like I said, a lot of them go over there. I wish they even knew that it was a vehicle just to get the degree. But I'm pretty sure majority of them niggas that go to Harvard, bro, they graduating, bro. Them black boys going to Harvard playing the sports, but them boys graduating, boy. It's just the way it's set up. But maybe there was a time for sure.
Those Ivy Leagues, even though they're D1, it's like going to D3. It's all about academia. Like sports is the second thing, bro, and I'm that, intelligent of a human being. I can do both, nigga, but I'm here for that degree. I don't care for the league.
They don't really care for the league, bro. Them boys, I'm talking about 1 year they had a good year. They was beating random teams, but nobody expected
it's vehicle, them. Like these are luxury vehicles.
Yeah. Nobody expected these boys to go nowhere too far. Their best players was a couple black boys. They had almost 4 or 5 black boys going crazy, dunking, passing the ball, just real fundamental. They beat schools like I remember 1 year Princeton was good. Princeton be pretty solid every year. It's a lot of teams out here, bro. You can come up. You gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop wanting to be like everybody, bro. We don't gotta be like
half the black students at Cornell were on some kind of academic probation.
Look, academic
so I went over
probation
to the administration building and looked up the SATs of these students. The average SAT score of black students at Cornell was at the 75th percentile. The average SAT for the white students in liberal arts was at the 99th percentile. We all taught to the students who were at the 99th percentile. Students who were at the 75th percentile had a hard time trying to keep up. And so that means that in most colleges.
This is what goes back to my point. This is what I was explaining to Empress. It's the way the teachers have been accustomed to teaching. So it's not even that you don't understand it. Niggas been teaching niggas with SAT scores in the 99th percentile. So their whole thing, I'm throwing words here, I'm throwing words there, I'm throwing this there, I'm throwing that there. You like, yo, I understand what you're saying, but why you using that word with it? That right there? Nah, that's not that, bro. Why you keep on saying that word? It's like, oh, you didn't pass the SAT. Let me see your SAT score. Oh, man, you didn't do that good on the SAT. Oh, you had good grades, solid grades. You played sports. I'm seeing that you had everything. You had like a whole well-rounded portfolio. That's how you got into the situation. But the words, bro. The words, bro. Niggas are saying words that we don't identify with, and they teaching fast. They skipping steps. They all the way to the last step. You like, yo, what the hell, bro? Like, what you doing? You ain't going through the words. Like, bro, come on, you know how to do the work. We all already should know this. So, like I said, you feel like you paying for education, and I tell you, this is where Riff come in, cause you like, yo, I'm paying for this, man. You better teach me. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't even on that extra teacher shit. Like, matter of fact, come back after class and get some extra help. I ain't come back after class and get no extra help. I want help right now. And then you and the teacher fall out because he ain't helping you during class, and you're not coming back after class. It's just two bulls. And you just end up leaving, bro. So this is what Thomas. This is what I'm saying about affirmative action. This is what me and Empress saying about affirmative action. It's no reason for you to be forced into no position, bro. If you got good enough shit, bro, and you know you can do your thing, bro, take your ass to Harvard, bro. Take your ass to Stanford. Take your ass to these schools, bro, that you feel like you need to go to. If you're just one of those people that didn't do good and you just like, yo, they saying that I can still go though, nigga, that, bro, that'd be a big accomplishment for me. Why? You can go to your own school, bro, and make that shit. Like, you could be like the king at your school. Like, we could start building off your back. We could like, yo, we had this person at this school. They finished in this position. That's why I always talk about HBCUs. Because like I said, we had teachers that were scientists and invented this and had this going on in the lab. Like I said, it was a bunch of teachers, bro. Teachers were different. They had actual work. They had theories and things that they theorized. They were I don't think it was no super geniuses. Maybe it was though. But I know they all graduated from PWIs. They all graduated from PWIs, and I don't know if they was lying to me or just trying to tell me, yo, this is the better option. But they let me know clearly, and I seen it play out in real time. My English teacher let me know. She's like, bro, them kids over there not smarter than you, boy. But I never thought that. But she was talking to the whole class. But what she let us know is, bro, they have a 99 or something like that passing rate. She said, bro, this is how much they pay for school. They're not being taught over there. They're paying for a grade. You can't fail somebody paying that much money. 99 point something per passing rate. You just seen a little white girl lying, paying everybody, paying this person, paying that person, paying this person. Huh? The college scandal?
No, I'm just saying. It's crazy. That shit was tragic. It was terrible. I think they should all go to jail.
Cause we see them for who they are.
They cheating.
They're not an intellectual, bro. But you want to go to their school and you want to take the work serious and you're not paying that much. They don't have no pity for you. They don't pity the fool. They pity the fool.
They pity themselves.
And they know you're not the fool. Your body is a technology, so you over there trying to play the dumb. They know, bro. Get out of them people's stuff, bro. Go to your little school. Go to your little school. Do your little stuff over there by your people, bro. Because the thing with our people, they don't even identify geniuses when they're around them. So you could be around your own people, bro, and just be Kanye in it. Until you get to 6-something billion, and they're gonna still say you crazy.
The thing is, they'll either be like, man, that nigga always judging the nigga, or man, that nigga talk too much. Those are the two the sentiments that they have when you're a genius. And guess what? They don't know what the fuck you was talking about, bro, or what you think too much about, bro. But all they know is you do it too much, and it is ineffective for them.
It's annoying them, they think. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Every time I come over here, they man want to put me on some knowledge.
Bro, tragic. But yeah, bro, those are the geniuses, bro. If you never knew what they looked like. The nigga that quote unquote talk too much and the nigga that think too much. He think too deep in the shit.
And like I said, me and Empress is always trying to explain, just like, and you see like what we're doing right now, it's like a thought experiment. You're just going through something, you feel me? You hypothesize about something, and you just kind of go through and you kind of see, all right, what that makes sense.
Go look up the definition of scientist.
Yeah, you feel me? So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Reverse engineering.
They would have no trouble, and many of them would be on the dean's list. But at Cornell, the average liberal arts student at that time was in the 99th percentile. And when you're teaching the students like that, you teach at a pace that most people of any race cannot keep up with. They didn't have the reading speed, they didn't have the mathematical facility, and so on. Had these very same students gone to some place where the other students were the 75th percentile, they'd have had no problem. Half the black students at Cornell at that time were on academic probation. It was always complained that I was assigning all kinds of reading, but heck, I'm teaching kids who are in the top 1%. They can keep up with the reading that I'm assigning.
So Cornell was taking very talented black kids and spending 4 years teaching them to feel inadequate.
Yes, and succeeding at that. It was even worse at MIT. The average black student, when this study was done some years ago at MIT, scored in the top 10% nationwide in math. They scored in the bottom 10% at MIT. And 1/4 of them don't make it. Now, when you realize how few black students at that level, to lose 1/4 of them, you can't afford that.
The point is, there are a lot of very good schools in America where they could have gone and been right in the swim of elite institutions, just not at MIT.
That's right. I think there's another larger loss that you have. You have the kid who goes to a top level school, and he wants to be a chemist or whatever. And now he gets there and he finds he cannot learn chemistry as it's taught at that school. Does not mean he can't learn chemistry. It means that if they have very high pressure students, they can teach this stuff at a very fast rate, skipping on explanations, skipping over steps in the mathematics, and these students will all pick that up as they go along. He may find that he can't keep up with that. And so in order to survive, he switches into some easy subject, which may be some ethnic studies program or what have you. And so someone who could have gotten a first-rate education at a good college ends up getting a third-rate education at a top college, or ends up flunking out altogether. And so in that atmosphere, these students who have every qualification to succeed are artificially turned into failures. And the only beneficiary of that is the University of California at Berkeley. Because what they've effectively done is rented these bodies for window dressing for a few years. And then when they're through with them, they're put aside. A new bunch of bodies are brought in.
At one time, I was proud of the University of Chicago, how they handled themselves back in the 1960s, when so many other major universities were caving into all kinds of absurd demands. But just within the past year, the University of Chicago has suddenly decided they're going to do away with requiring SAT or other admissions tests for admission. And all that can mean is that they want to be able to mix and match people for demographic appearances rather than for the academic situation. And that's no benefit to students who are admitted without the same qualifications as other students.
What would you tell the school to do?
To admit students on the basis of their qualifications.
But what happens if they come up and statistically they have nothing close to the population?
Well, they won't have anything at the top level. But we have more than 3,000 colleges and universities in this country. Every human being that's not severely mentally retarded is perfectly qualified to be at one of those institutions. I mean, there are institutions where if you can fill out the application form, you're qualified to do the work. And there are others where if you're not in the top 1 or 2%, your chances of making it are extremely slim. And it's precisely these second places that they want to send black students, that they don't send white students of the same level of ability. And it's not at all surprising that they had to run into the academic problems they do.
I was involved in a program called APEX, which stood for Area Program Enrichment Exchange. And if you had gone through too many, all the courses you could in a given subject in your high school, but one of the area high schools had this subject, you could be bused there for that semester to take those courses. So I had exhausted all of the Spanish, and I had taken physiology in my high school. I got an A's in both. And so I agreed to be bused to a school called Fairfax, which was 100% Jewish. I know that because when I was there was Yom Kippur. You could come to school or not. And only 3 people came, myself and 2 janitors. So it was 100% Jewish. And I was getting D's for the first half of the Spanish class. Finally, I rose it to about a B. But these kids were fluent. They were so much more advanced than I was. And I was getting A's without breaking a sweat when I was at my high school. This one, I never studied more than I did. I got mediocre to sub-mediocre grades because I had started so far behind. And that's when I realized that the level of expectation at my high school was so low that you could meet it easily. You had no incentive to exceed, to go beyond that. And therefore, I was behind.
Let's take it first from the student standpoint. Of 312 black students entering Berkeley in 1987, all were admitted under affirmative action. You say that 70% of those failed to graduate. What would you tell those students to do under the circumstances, knowing that statistic?
I would tell them what I've told students in general of all races to do, which is to go to schools that match your educational capabilities at the time. Because you need to be matched with a school. You shouldn't try to go to where the glitzy name is or what have you. Now, unfortunately, many of the minority students have such low income that they must go to wherever the money is. And the money is disproportionately at the kinds of schools that they will find very, very difficult to graduate from.
This is the pattern that you return to this again and again. Even where affirmative action programs have been in place for decades, almost nobody ever examines the actual results.
That's right.
How come?
There's no political payoff for looking at the facts. And what do you, you're a politician. What do you gain by looking at the facts? You don't know what the facts are going to turn out to be. Are you going to bet your career on how the facts are going to turn out? Right now, for example, since they've eliminated affirmative action at the University of California system, I have been trying to get data on what about the graduation rate of Black students now. At least one region of the university is trying to get that data.
The UC system eliminated affirmative action. What was that, about 4 years ago, Tom?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
And so,
in other words, there's time for results to have come in.
That's right. And people like myself have been saying for years that if you allow Blacks to redistribute themselves within the system, each one going to the university for which he's normally qualified, you're going to have a higher graduation rate. And graduation is what it's about. It's not about being on campus so the administration can gush about diversity. It's so these guys can get an education and go out in the world and get the advantage of that. That data is not available. Nobody can pry it loose. The same thing is true in the University of Texas system. I mean, imagine
these are public institutions.
That's right. But imagine you're head of the University of Texas. You don't need data coming out saying, my God, now that you got rid of affirmative action, saying for you.
System eliminated affirmative action. What was that, about 4 years ago, Tom?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
And so,
in other words, there's time for results to have come in.
That's right. And people like myself have been saying for years that if you allow Blacks to redistribute themselves within the system, each one going to the university for which he's normally qualified, you're going to have a higher graduation rate. And graduation is what it's about. It's not about being on campus so the administration can gush about diversity.
So you're that concept.
Yeah, it's not about like just ramping and raving about how you met your quota for Black people this year, blah blah blah. Like ultimately, nigga, when you were researching schools, you need to be looking at the graduation rate. What's the possibility of me getting out of here, bro, with a freaking degree? If it's a low graduation rate, you might want to reconsider, go compare it to a second school or a third school.
Look, and I'm glad you said that, but to even superimpose that point, he's letting us know that, yo, college ain't about saying that you went to Stanford or you went to some Ivy League. Mm-hmm. What they ask you is, do you have
a degree?
You feel me? What you got? You got an AA? You got a BA? You got a CA? Mm-hmm. You feel me, nigga? What you got, bro? What do you got, bro? Do you got your PhD? How you giving it up? Niggas ain't worrying about, bro. Did you go to this accredited college and did you leave from? Bro, we're doing this shit backwards. Get into school, finish. Don't just finish in the sense that you just fucking stupid and you don't understand anything. When I'm saying finish, I'm saying in a simple sense, bro.
Process.
Yes, bro. You at the school and you fit in. You understand what's being spoken about. You kind of understand how to even give it up. So it's not like you just there and you just taking up. Yeah, you're not just taking up air, and then you actually there and you're like, oh snap, I vibe with this professor.
Yeah, be a productive citizen of the university.
That's the greatest thing that anybody could say. So that's all I want y'all to really hear from bruh. Just don't turn this into a pissing contest.
Yeah. You're gonna waste your time and probably drop out, which is more wasting of time.
And now you ain't got no education.
No proof of work.
Now you went to this big Division I and you dropped out your first year, second year, and now you back at home and you ain't did no school, no nothing since. What was the point of you going to that big D1? Then you start telling people, man, that school shit ain't about nothing.
No, you're not about nothing.
All niggas gonna wonder, like, man, this nigga back here working right here. He ain't got no businesses. He ain't helping the youths.
Don't get caught up in the narrative, bro. Just follow your path, bro. Don't start looking at nobody else's, bro. Nothing is better than yours.
It be a lot of niggas that be going to this regular school. They come back, they be coaches.
Niggas,
they be doing their thing.
Walked up. They got they return money nice and saved because they ain't have to pay much for tuition. They probably got a whip now, nigga, so they able to get back and forth real quick. Save some time. Man, just stay in your means, bro. Don't get out here and be trying to go to no damn D1 because the parties is lit. The parties is whack, and you might go to jail because you black.
That's funny as hell. I had a black homeboy that you told me end up going to your John. But I remember he was originally supposed to be trying to come to our John to play some basketball. But you told me even at your John he was playing JV basketball. Mm-hmm. So that brother wanted to come to our John. And I remember me and my other homeboy like, yeah, man, get your ass out here, man. And it was more so on the basketball tip. But now I'm thinking that would have been bad advice for him. But we was just telling him that based on him saying he was going there anyways. But I just remember his only thing was how live it is. The bitches and shit like that, I think. I feel like that was his narrative, Empress. Maybe I might be lying on, bro. That's fucked up.
That's believable. That's very believable. Because he trash. He trash, bro. Casino gambling, man. Nigga ain't on shit but bitches.
So I'm not sure, bro. Maybe he pulled up and maybe he was telling me something like that. And I was like, bro, maybe you shouldn't come to state. But I remember he wanted to come to state bad. He was in.
Oh, man. I think he would have got bodied.
Yeah, he was saying.
Sticky finger.
Yeah, he was saying his whole shit was the Ben come out there. And, you know, me and bro was like, man, come out here, bro. We'll be turned up, man. You know, my man, they all like, man, I just want more bros from the city out here. Right. Because I already know how politics work in sports, bro. Even the first time I went to the Evans tryout, I brought all my bros. And me, Vaughn, and possibly 2 other street niggas from the YMCA. Yeah. You got to always bring your teammates, bro. Because you don't know. People don't respect people individually.
Where we at?
We at the 443 John. Yeah, this is our last video, though.
So these guys can get an education and go out.
This nigga ain't doing. This nigga sleepy on the cat.
No, I'm not sleepy. I just want to make sure we're gonna be able to cut our video up because you know once it get close.
That data is not available. Nobody can pry it loose. The same thing is true in the University of Texas system. I mean, imagine
these are public institutions.
That's right. But imagine you're head of the University of Texas. You don't need data coming out saying, "My God, now that you got rid of affirmative action, black graduation rates have shot up." Because then you've been saying all along that this is a wonderful thing for blacks. You got too much invested to take that kind of risk.
There's a marvelous study done showing that when they banned affirmative action in California, University of California system, blacks began to graduate at a much higher rate than before, graduate with much higher grade point average, graduated in subjects like math.
Man, I gotta unmute the mic, Erica. We gotta close this show out tonight, man.
Parts of the university that fitted their particular academic preparation, and they graduated. Before, you could flunk out of Berkeley or UCLA, which does you no good. Now you can graduate from Davis or Santa Cruz and go on to a career.
What do you do about it?
There's no air up here.
You stop it.
And only stopping it will work. This notion that a few years ago, you could mend it, not end it, and so forth. You can't.
You reject that out of hand.
Absolutely, because there's been so many undercover ways of doing these things that have already been used. It's clear that people, and it's not just here in India, everywhere, that as long as you allow people wiggle room, they're going to wiggle. All right.
They're going to wiggle. Any last words, Professor Asnati?
No. That's it. Thank you. Thank everybody for coming through, man. This is another great show. Great show. Thank the brother Scoop for staying in the lobby. I wanted to bring him back on the industry. Oh, we got Ember for the 5-minute mark.
No.
Oh, okay. Empress already over there, but you already flecked me up, man.
Oh, well.
You already flecked me up.
That is the conclusion of episode 80 of the No Face, No Case Godcast. Times of Wise Magi. We want to thank everyone.
We out of here, man. Thank everybody for coming through.